Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to the Ace Trainers Pokemon podcast. Here we are on this merry Litmas day.
Yeah.
All hanging out.
It's Christmas Eve.
Is it?
It's
It's
Christmas
not.
Eve.
It's not Christmas Eve, is it? It feels like Christmas
Fuck
Eve.
it up.
It genuinely feels like Christmas Eve today, which is a good sign, right?
Yeah, because then you have to go through Christmas Eve tomorrow, so you're
Yeah.
going to wake up tomorrow morning feeling super ecstatic, and you're like, oh shit, it's just Christmas.
I'm not going to feel good tomorrow. Let's be
I
honest.
feel good tomorrow.
So we are here. We have me, Aaron. We have,
Me, Tom, as always.
and we have the famous the women, as we,
The women.
as we've mentioned them several times. So introduce yourselves, please, the women.
Me, woman one.
And me, woman two.
They don't have names. We've taken them away from them until they
We are
deserve their
just
names.
women.
They're just women. Say your actual names now.
I'm Kayleigh, I belong to Aaron.
I'm Freya. I belong to no man.
Nice.
So anyway, it is this is kind of like the Christmas episode, isn't it? It's going to come out late, but it's our Christmas episode. We're sitting around a table wearing Christmas-themed clothes, and we're going to drink and have a good time, and it feels like Christmas Eve.
Even though it is not,
It is not.
famously.
But yeah, anyway, I love Christmas, so I want to talk about Christmas.
We're going to jump straight into the Christmas.
I want to talk about Christmas. Yeah, what's your favourite? Oh, there's another member of this
There's
podcast.
another
There's
woman.
a dog. You might hear another woman. Yeah.
She's got shy.
What is your favourite thing about Christmas?
My favourite thing about Christmas?
Go on. Very
I like...
brave.
Oh, thank you. I'm talking to the dog.
It's very rare to see her under the table. That's all.
I'd probably say the food is the best thing about Christmas, if I'm
Definitely,
honest.
right.
Just feeling like you can eat. And, like, any time between, like, after Halloween until Christmas. No, probably until, like, New Year's, you're like, it's Christmas, isn't it?
As soon as like Halloween stuff comes off the shelves, it's just like Christmas, and that's it.
I can just drink and eat loads of fucking food
It's
now.
roast time.
Roast every meal.
Uh,
Something's got to be roasted in order for...
I think food is like the best thing in the world, though. Anyway, like on any given day, and then at Christmas, it's like I can just go crazy and have a good time. Like
Crazy.
I've had a few years where I've literally been like, I'm gonna live like a hobbit for like a month, and I just eat,
18 meals
drink,
a day.
and I don't give a fuck. Yeah, and I really feel bad about myself in the new year.
And you'd be like, I should go to the gym. And you go for like a week and you're like, I'm over the gym.
Yeah. Do you know what? It was better when I was a hobbit. And then I go back. Yeah.
The squalor. And...
Yeah. I don't know. What about you guys? Food.
Probably food. Probably just the cold weather, actually.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate the cold weather though.
It's the worst.
Thank you. I'm so glad it's not just me.
Well,
I always blame Kayleigh for the cold weather.
Yeah.
I actually always do. Every time I get in the car and it's cold, I'm like, why, Kayleigh?
See, I like the winter. I love wearing jumpers and stuff, so I like it being cold enough to actually wear all the clothes that I want to wear. So that's probably my favourite part about Christmas is disgusting Christmas jumpers.
I feel like we had this chat a week ago where we were like, what's the point? I prefer the summer because you can just wear less. Like, why wear more? It feels horrible.
There's only so much more clothes you can put on before it gets a bit silly.
And also your
Not
temperature
be
fluctuates more with the more you're wearing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like you're either too hot or too cold and it's never right.
Whereas if it's just too warm, you can just wear like pants and a shirt.
Exactly.
I'm done. A vest.
Anyway, do you have any Christmas traditions that you guys do? Freya and I have one, at least one. Yeah. We have a Christmas tradition.
Freya's like, yeah.
We've been doing it this whole month. It's called Shit Monkey.
Uh-huh.
We have a tiny little e-pom that we hide around the house somewhere, and it has to be visible most of the time. I'd say most of the time, and we hide it somewhere around the house, and it's like a cute little game where you have to try and find an e-pom.
Yeah.
At first, it started out with me just putting it in places where I knew you were going to be that day, like just
You
attach it
would
to your
do it
keys,
just to
or
annoy
like
you.
just to annoy you, and now it's become a game, so it's good.
It's mainly because Freya hates all the monkey Pokemon.
She hates
Oh
a-pom,
my
so
god, there are so many monkey Pokemon and they're all awful.
I don't
I'm trying to
believe
think of any monkeys.
what about Grookey? Grookey's pretty great.
Hasina,
Oh,
Apom.
Sage,
Cool, though.
Vaccine,
Yeah,
Ambipom.
Ambipom.
Ambipom is lush. I love
I'm not.
Ambipom.
I love Grookey, but other than that, I'm with you.
Maybe horrible
fucking
chimchar.
monkeys. Yeah, chimchar.
There is a lot of monkeys.
I
Like,
don't
can
mind
they get
Apom.
I love Apom. Apom's the original, as Kayleigh would often say.
I mean, if you want what the original monkey is, probably the original monkey, right?
Yeah, but Apom was the original cool monkey.
Cooler monkey. Yeah.
Annihilate, though, is probably the cooler. But does that count because it's dead?
It's still a monkey, right?
Yeah.
A dead
like
monkey
it.
is still a monkey.
True. No, we normally watch Lord of the Rings as we're wrapping presents on Christmas Eve. That would normally be.
Or just watch it because we usually have to wrap our Christmas presents early to pack out beneath the Christmas tree so the cats don't go into the tree.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we wrapped all of our presents about 3 weeks ago.
Just to attempt to stop them.
It's a pretty good guy.
Juno, is Juno quite bad under the tree?
No, she's alright, but there is one present under the tree, isn't there, that's 4 dogs, and it's got... yeah, she knows it, doesn't she? She can tell. She keeps going over to it, like sniffing it, doesn't she?
Trying to open it.
She doesn't even
bought it.
She doesn't even have thumbs, so she can't open it.
It's got her name on it as if it's from her, and she's like, no, I want it. Changed my mind. Okay, what about Christmas movies? I love Christmas movies. Haven't watched that many this year, though. Really been rubbish this year.
I feel like there's only a few Christmas movies that are actually, like, good.
Name one.
Well, that is good.
Yeah.
We went to watch Violent Night the other day.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
easily one
And
of my
actually
favourite.
very Christmassy.
It's one of my favourite Christmas movies. Now.
Really?
Yeah.
That good.
It feels like because when we went in, I thought, oh, this is going to be John Wick, but with Santa, and I thought it was going to be action the whole time.
Yeah.
But by the end of it, I came out and being like, that felt like it was a Christmas movie. It was cheesy. It had the cheese of a Christmas movie, but also,
The magic of Christmas.
yeah,
Family.
it was really good. But traditionally, I like the Santa Claus.
I watched those this week. I watched all of them. I also watched the TV series.
Leave my home.
Freya hates Tim Allen, so she won't watch it with me, so I was like, fine, I'm going to watch them this
How do you
week.
hate Tim Allen? He goes,
Because he's got vibes.
He is weird, and yeah, I get
apparently
it.
he was really mean to all the kids.
Yeah.
So if Tim Allen, if you're listening,
You're
You're not welcome on the show.
Yeah.
Don't come on the show.
yeah,
Never
don't come
on the show.
to Tom's house to record a podcast.
So
Come to mine.
I watched all 3 this week, and I watched the series on Disney Plus.
How
Have
is
you
the
seen
series?
It's alright. It's not great, but it's not bad.
I feel like the first 2 Santa Claus films are good, and the third one is bad.
Rubbish. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. It was cool to see some like old characters from the original movie come back. Like
Is Bernard in it?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and Charlie's in it as well. As like a grown up now, he's like 30 something, and you're like, oh god, I'm old. Which was really cool, but it wasn't like a great show.
No. What about you guys' favourite Christmas movies?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That is a good one. I don't really know if I can. It is definitely
It is
a Christmas movie, but like,
It's got Santa in it.
yeah, it's like
Just
a
to get
Halloween movie as well. They did a good job at like.
Just to get this out of the way, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
I
And the
don't
rules,
agree, yeah.
I feel like the rules are, if Santa is in it, or it's about Christmas, it's a Christmas movie.
I agree. Yeah.
Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. That means Home Alone isn't one either, because just because it's at Christmas doesn't mean it is a Christmas movie. Otherwise, you could count so many films in this logic.
Okay, so my 2 favourite Christmas movies don't have Santa in them.
Yeah, but is
So
it
if you
about
want a
Christmas?
fight-
No,
They
or
got the holiday love, actually.
which ones are they? I will
Muppet
tell you.
Christmas Carol.
That's a Christmas movie because it has
But it's
Christmas in the
about,
title.
like,
and then
Christmas,
It's a
isn't it?
Wonderful Life.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, those are
100%
Christmas. If it's about
movie, yeah.
Christmas
You
or
were
has
this
Christmas
close
in the
to
title,
being
it's a
four.
Christmas. It's only because people say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I'm like, no,
It's
it
not,
fucking
though,
isn't.
is
It
it?
just
Yeah.
happens at Christmas. Otherwise, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie, and it is.
Disgusting. Yeah, no, it's definitely not.
That's my logic. I'm getting that out of the way now.
I disagree with it.
So I love Freya's 2 movies are probably my favourite ones, but I love Jingle All the Way as well.
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
Arnold
And I love Deck the
Schwarzenegger.
Halls.
Oh yeah.
Also doesn't have Santa in it.
Yeah, but it's a Christmas movie because it happens at it's like
Finally.
it's about Christmas, isn't it? Deck the Halls is good though.
It is good.
Matthew Broderick did kill a guy though, so.
We better not forget it. Christmas is
Matthew
the time
Broderick.
to remember.
Matthew Broderick, if you're listening, you're not welcome on this
Don't
podcast
come on
either.
the show.
Yeah. Arnold, you are allowed on.
Every day. Yeah. And so is Danny DeVito.
That would be the best I ever guessed.
Tell us how you would play Pikachu if you were to set a Pikachu.
Do a Pikachu, be like, Pikachu, and we'd be like, wow, you cast. What's your favourite, like, Christmas food or drink, though? Because Kayleigh famously does not like a roast dinner.
Right, okay.
My worst.
So what do you have on Christmas Day? Do you have a
Mum normally makes you, like...
Maria usually makes me, like, just a pile of, like, mac and cheese or pasta or something, and I just sit and eat that, and then I'll have some
That's
veg
cozy,
off
though.
the side.
Comfort food.
Yeah,
I get it.
Because they normally have that, like, Thanksgiving, don't they?
I really wanted to do Thanksgiving this year, just to try the weird shit that the people in America
Just
eat.
the
Like,
horrible, what is it, like marshmallows on top of sweet potato or
Yeah,
something, and then like burned over.
yeah, and like green bean casseroles and like cornbread, like all on one plate with like mac and cheese and a turkey with gravy. I'm like, what do you guys do? Like,
what food do you guys think of when you think of Christmas? Because
Okay.
I think immediately of pigs and blankets / bread sauce.
not
Mini
bread sauce.
cheddars
I could
in a
avoid
tub.
the bread sauce. So my mum makes this stuffing that is the best stuffing I've ever had.
Stuffing is
it's sausage
top
meat
tier
with
as
like
well.
apricots and like celery and stuff, and it's like really like it's just perfectly balanced. It's good, right?
It's top taste something.
Yeah, it's like perfectly balanced of like savoury, sweet, like everything's good.
In a roast dinner, I would place that on a tier list.
It's at the
in
top.
the
It's the
S
S.
rank.
Yeah,
That and a pig and blanket.
Yeah.
Bread sauce, that would be in the top
See, I
bracket.
could leave out the bread sauce. I don't know. I've never
Yeah, but
really.
you like
been a
Golden
fan.
Go, so I'm not.
Wow.
Your taste is wrong, anyway.
And other than that, mulled wine, stuff like that. I love like a mulled wine or a mulled cider. Like that's my go-to Christmas. We've had a little bit of mulled wine, but not nearly enough.
What about you, Fred?
I don't know, to be honest, probably like mince pies. Schlur is like go-to, even though I don't always have it. I don't know other than that.
No. Mince pies are great. Actually, I've had quite a few of them this year.
If I'm honest.
I had about
Yes.
3 or 4 at Ruben Shop the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've had we've had them at work, and I bought a pack when I went to my Christmas market. I've had quite a few actually. I've spent about 20 this month. Maybe probably not that many. Yeah, that's a bit.
Probably
About
about 70.
12. Yeah, no, I don't know. Stuffing's definitely the best.
Stuffing is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing Day, though, I find is like...
That's
I
when
think
the cheeses come out, the
The
chutneys, the
cold
cold
meats.
the
meats.
cold
yeah.
meat, like all the leftover
crisps.
stuff. Yeah, all the leftover stuff that you can just put into a...
Yes.
I really like a Christmas sandwich from like a meal deal anyway.
Yeah.
Making your own Christmas sandwich, gravy in it, stuffing in it. Like some of my best memories of like Christmas and Boxing Day is going around my nan's house and like making this huge sandwich. It's like cold meat. There's like roast potatoes in there. There's
Just
gravy,
throw
stuffing,
everything
bread sauce, and just like folding it out and it like being barely eatable, but you suffered through it just because it was like.
Isn't that the most British thing ever though? I just put anything
Put it
in
in
a
a
piece of
sandwich.
bread
Yeah.
and call it a
We have
sandwich.
a motto with my family, which is if you can't make a sandwich out of it, it's not worth eating.
Fair.
And I feel like that's the legacy I'm going to carry on into being a parent.
Yeah. Anything else we want to talk about before we move on to
Well-
Pokemon stuff?
The best Christmas present you guys have ever had? Because I've got a story
I
relating
gave
to
you an engagement ring. It wasn't a Christmas present, but it was like on Christmas Eve.
Freya's like, that's still the best one I've had though.
Yes, that is my best Christmas present I've ever had. Yay.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Look at that.
Because I got a story once about how all I wanted for Christmas one year was a Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh yeah.
Right, that's all I wanted. And I was like, Mum all year was like, not all year, but since it came out, I was like, I want it. And Mum was like, yeah, don't worry. See what Santa brings. Get to Christmas Day, I wake up, go downstairs, I open up my present, not fucking there.
Oh.
I'm fucked. That gets worse than that. Pissed right off. I'm there like about to throw a fucking tantrum. And Mum goes, oh, but what's under the tree? We open it. It's in like a box shape. Open it. It's not that. We're all going to Disneyland Paris. I cried because I did not get Simpsons Hit and Run, but we were going to Disneyland Paris. And Mum, I want a Simpsons Hit and Run. And she had to be like, we'll see what your grandma gets you later on. And I did get it then.
Okay.
But it's just the funniest thing in the world.
The
That
anticipation.
I was so annoyed at the fact that I was going to Disneyland Paris instead of getting the Simpsons Hit and Run.
Classic state.
Great game though, wasn't it?
But to be fair, the Simpsons Hit and Run is a very, very good game.
It does not hold up anymore, but so good.
Well,
I tried playing it a couple of years ago. Didn't play well, but
what's better though, Disneyland Paris or the Simpsons Hit and Run? This is the question.
you asking me as even no, I'd still say Disneyland. No, you're wrong. There was a year where once I had my Game Boy stolen when I was a kid, and I was really sad about it, and it just went missing. I was left it.
This Game Boy.
So it went missing from credit and swimming pool. So it could have been, who knows? I don't know. You might have gone there. I believe it.
Aaron, you said you found a Game Boy there.
Yeah. It went missing, and then I didn't have one like all year. That was like months and months and months, no Game Boy. And then for Christmas Day, I got Pokemon Crystal, and I was like, oh, I don't have a Game Boy. And my mum was like, oh, your brother said you can use his. So I was like, okay. So I was playing like Pokemon Crystal on this like Game Boy as a kid. Boxing Day, they're like, oh, you got a present under the tree. And it was a Pokemon Pikachu edition Game Boy Color.
The one that we
Yellow
got.
and blue, yeah.
I've got it in my frame. Yeah.
I've still got it to this day. I love it. Yeah, it's great.
It's cute.
So that was a great Christmas memory.
No.
Wholesome, very wholesome.
Well, you girls.
Honestly, I'm struggling.
I am struggling too. I get a lot of very good socks, and that's really like just makes me sound really old.
It's true,
I
though.
love my socks.
I'm
I am
into
old,
the socks.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, so it wasn't ever. Birthdays were always better than Christmas.
Sure.
They were like a lot more special. But yeah, Christmas was just pretty standard, really. A lot of good songs.
You got that Bane thing one year, didn't you? The action figure of Bane, which I shot out a rocket,
I
and
think
you were
that
banned
was
from
my
that.
birthday.
Oh. Alright, then your Christmas was lame.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. But it's
Mum,
alright.
if you're listening to this, fuck you.
She sat there and I went.
Well, we wanted to do one like simple, just quite easy episode, didn't we? Where we wanted to talk about. Go on.
We were going to do this last week.
We talked about it, didn't we?
Or but the news of Ash leaving the anime sort of.
Too shocking, too harrowing.
Yeah.
But it was.
I had to shake Tom out of the tears.
Can't cope.
Just screaming, crying, just want
snap
Ash
out.
back.
Hasn't been to work for a week.
Yeah.
Hasn't been to work since.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
I've been mourning.
Mascara stains.
Has nothing to do with the fact I've been watching Wednesday. It's just sad.
So we're going to do it this time instead. We're going to
Yeah.
talk about our top and least favourite designs of the newest generation.
Yeah, so only the new Pokemon, and we're just going to talk about our favourite designs and our least favourite designs.
Yeah,
basically. Should we do best first, and then we'll go around and say our best, and maybe do one each, and then go around?
So because you guys said that you didn't have them in any particular order.
I haven't put mine in any order. No.
Okay, well I will. Whoa! There's a man breaking in the house. He's got a gun. He's got Tom's Game Boy.
So we're gonna. This doesn't necessarily reflect our favourite Pokemon for the gen, would you say? Because mine definitely don't.
Some of them
They are still Pokemon that I really like, but
design-wise,
I'll just say it now. Mousehold and Golden Goat aren't in there, and they are my two favourite Pokemon of this gen. But they're not my favourite designs per se. Like they're just really cool Pokemon. So
yeah.
So let's just go around and start.
Well, Golden Goat, I don't know why you'd add that on there anyway, because
Let's
it's
not get
fucking
into it.
disgusting. So I don't know why you even bother putting that on there.
Well, first thing, you're wrong. Second, Freya, what's your first Pokemon?
Okay. Are we doing tops?
Yeah, we'll do one top each.
Okay, mine was Xian Pao.
Is it the
Chien
ice
Pao.
type legendary?
Oh, the one with
ruinous
the teeth.
one?
Yeah. It is a very, very cool cast ice type.
He was an absolute prick to catch, but as soon as I saw him, I was like,
I
nice.
love
He is
Long
really
boy.
cool, actually. Yeah, I haven't
He's
used
a
him
long,
yet, but I kind of want to.
Snow
'cause
leopard.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I like
and
how.
I like that he's got a broken sword mouth.
Yeah,
Who did it to him?
I don't know, but I love that. Like
Dragon.
one tooth is the hilt and one tooth is the pointy end of the sword.
Mm.
Like it's two different. Like it's like one sword.
The pointy.
The pointy end.
That's why I said broken sword.
It's cool,
Listen
right?
to your wife,
It's
Tom.
obvious. obvious.
Is it? It's not obvious, is it?
It's not.
Its teeth is a broken sword.
Yeah.
Does it say the hilt is?
I don't think it is a hilt, is it?
Yeah.
I haven't. I'll have a look at it now.
See, it wasn't obvious.
It is. It fully has like the T-shaped handle.
What's his name again?
Chien Pao. I'm saying that wrong. Chien.
I spelled that
Shen
really
Pao. I don't know.
Shen Pao.
I like it too.
Shadow Pokemon. I'm just gonna snow leopard Pokemon. 'Cause I feel like.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to
Oh no. It is, yeah, it's just got icy ends on it. It is very cool, and he's long man.
He's long boy. Looks fierce. I like him.
He's pretty epic. I think he's really ace as well.
So I reckon, should we if anyone else has the same one in their list, should we speak up immediately, sort of thing oh, me too, or
Yeah,
it's,
I feel
cool,
like that's
yeah, that's good. It's not on mine then.
It's not on mine either.
Kayleigh.
Fuck me, I guess. Whatever.
So I put Koraidon.
Me too.
Just because he's just I love his just everything. He's really cute. He's got cute hair.
Yeah.
I like his feet. His face is cool. I like what he stands for.
I like his whole vibe.
His whole vibe. I like the way he eats sandwiches because I eat sandwiches the same way.
Yeah.
Like he meows like a cat.
Exactly. He's
So
incredible.
how many times have I said to you in probably the last 2 weeks, oh my god, Koraidon's amazing. Why did I pick
20
Scarlet?
times a day.
Why did I pick Violet and not Scarlet? Yeah. I feel like when I first saw the box arts, I was like, Koraidon's so much cooler than them. And I thought that for ages. And then you just see Koraidon in the game, and you just think, oh my god, Koraidon's amazing. Its design is so good.
And I just feel like he's got a bit more life.
Yeah.
He's
Because
just
the other
more...
ones are robots.
Well, yeah, I know that, but it's a Pokemon. It's a living creature.
But the other one has robot legs.
It's
Jet
boring,
robot legs.
But then you look at Koraidon's face in the game, and it's so detailed. It's like they really put a lot of effort into the design for that Pokemon.
Feels
It
very
looks amazing.
Monster Hunter-y as well. I thought.
I like it a lot.
His long braids.
I think it's when I saw the battle form that I
Yeah,
really changed my mind
Yeah.
about it. I was like, oh wow, this is so good. Yeah. Yeah.
His stance. Just it's powerful.
The thighs.
He is actually matching.
Aaron?
I'll start off with. Let's go with. I really like Tinkerton.
Me too. That was my one. I got that on my list
I
too.
put that at mine because I think it is one of the most the standout of this game.
It's one of the best looking ones, I think, in the game.
Yeah, I think it is I don't know. It feels the most Pokemon-y of the new
Looks
ones.
like
I
a
think.
little troll.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Like
cute.
a
I like it.
two-dimensional troll.
But he's got look at his hammer.
It's really cool. I like it.
It's really cool. And my phone background is him in a little workshop doing a little work in.
Oh, that
How
is
cute
cute.
is that?
If
there.
he
The
was
mouse
the
holding it
hammer,
too.
I'd be like, nice.
Yeah, but I
But it's a blacksmith Pokemon, so it creates hammers.
Yeah,
and it's
and it's got,
that's
cute
all
little
it has,
gloves
its
on,
vibe.
'cause
It's I want to make hammers. And
I like that it throws rocks at birds. Because I do
I
that.
forgot about that. It tries to knock down Corviknight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it looks really cool.
I like it a lot.
And
At first, I wasn't sure because I was like, it's just pink. But then, the
Yeah.
more I looked at it, I was like, actually, it's quite cool.
I like how you can see its hammer get bigger, and you can still see the original hammer in the big hammer.
Yeah, it's it's just getting better over
Yeah.
time and adding to it. Yeah,
So I think that
hammers
I
are
think,
evolving.
yeah. I think that is really cool that he's just built this fuck off big hammer.
Not so keen on the shiny.
I think the shiny is weird.
It's just got a different coloured hammer.
Yeah.
It's fine, but it's not
It would have been much cooler if he was, because it makes you feel like the Pokemon isn't shiny. It's just found better materials to make its
exactly.
hammer. What about you?
Okay, so we've already had Tinkerton and Koraidon, so two of mine are already down.
Oh,
but
no.
the next one on my list is Chiyu. It's the fire
Oh, the
dark
fish?
the ruinous Pokemon. Yeah,
I just think it's just a
it's the
fish.
beads. Yeah, it's the beads of ruin or whatever it is. I really like that design. It's so weird that it's it's a fish, and you're like, it should be a water type, but it's a fire type instead. And the fact that it just looks so it's just there's something so unassuming about it.
You like a simple design though, and I feel
love
like
a
it does
simple
just look like a fish.
It does, but I think it's the design of it is really cool. I think it's
the fish.
I think it's just like how different it like goes against like your expectations, and I kind of like that about it.
Yeah.
It's cool. I also the fact that like it's at the top of this mountain, and like I saw a theory from Birdkeeper Toby actually that was saying that in that area around there with all the mountains, there's all the like black rocks. Have you seen those? Like the weird like black, and it's actually what's the material called? Obsidian. Yeah,
It's volcanic rock.
Volcanic rock, yeah, which is made by him because he's a fire type in the water.
It swims in lava.
Yeah, and it's created these rocks, and it's just cool for the lore as well. I'm just into it. I like it.
You like his whole vibe.
Yeah, he's got a good vibe. Yeah. So yeah, he's on my list. What's your next one, Frey?
Dolive.
Oh,
Which-
I had Dolive.
do you? Oh.
Really?
I do
Yeah.
love
So
Dolive.
I
Dolive's
only saw
very cute.
Dolive for the first time 2 days ago. I
Oh,
only
wow.
just came across it and I was like,
I hadn't
Why
seen
is
it
he
till
so
like
cute?
right at the end. I was just finishing the Pokemon.
that the second
oh my god,
yeah,
Dolive!
the second one.
Dolive is cute. Yeah, I just think that the last evolution is a bit whack.
I like it.
I like Dolive, but I feel like they should have gone with that sort of design going up to the
But it's
not just the
growing.
T-posing olive tree.
He's growing.
I like it.
And Dolive's like a cute little princess olive tree
Yeah.
with space buns, aka 2 olives, and she's like gorgeous. And then she flourishes into like a big olive tree. And with the T-shaped one, when it's out like that, it looks like eyes.
Okay,
It
yeah.
creeps
Yeah.
me out, and
It
I
is a
kind
bit
of wish
weird.
it was like a grass ghost almost.
I like that. I like Smoliv and Dolive. I think Smoliv was like one of my favourite designs. Early
Relate to
ones.
Smoliv.
Anxious, small,
Yeah,
wobbly mouth.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like we are like kindred spirits. And then Dolive's who I wish I was.
Oh, well, that's who we all
It's just
wish we
taking
were.
it too far.
Yeah, I like his shiny as well. I've just seen it shiny, and they've got black olives instead of
That's cool.
yellow ones. It's really cool.
I like
It's
that.
cute.
Keep it simple.
Nice.
I don't know, the final evolutions. Again, it says black olives, but it sort of already had black olives anyway, right? Like, oh, you could have like a proper like gothy.
Goth
Goth
princess.
Yeah, that design's really cool.
I do like a Dolive.
That's gone up in my estimations now.
What about you, Kayleigh?
My next one is Roaring Moon
Ooh, yeah, that's a
because
cool one.
I'm a massive fan of Dragon Pokemon in general.
massive fan.
I know I always felt
Pokemon.
Salamence's.
Oh, sorry.
I always thought Salamence's design was probably one of the weaker
Yeah.
out of the dragons. Like,
And it's Mega as well.
Oh, I thought
Looks
Mega
so
Salamence was
stupid.
awesome.
Oh, I thought it looked
I don't
dumb.
remember it.
It basically looks like Roaring Moon. Like,
But
they
shit.
are-
Oh, of course, yeah. It's
It's
like
like-
really straight. and
It's the
like-
Crescent Moon.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
But like, I heard rumblings of it, and then I was like, Aaron, please don't spoil this for me. When the game was coming out, and then I actually got to see it, and I was like, so happy. But yeah, I just love it. I don't want to say I love its whole vibe because I'm going to say that for every single one. I love the vibe, but I'm just a vibe person, and I like its little like feathery wing bits. I like his head. I like his little spiky cheeks. It's so cute. And he just looks really cool when he's like flying behind you or flying around you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like Pokemon that look like they're just hovering.
Sure.
If you know what I mean, like, there's a few Pokemon in, like, I can't remember which game it was now, but it's like, the Armor Bird. I'm blanking on its name now.
Oh, Skarmory.
Yeah,
Nice.
it looks
Oh, yeah.
silly, just sort of.
That was because of the older games, though, wasn't it? They were like cheaped out on the animation, or they had to keep.
Yeah, but other ones are like
animations low, so-
flapping and stuff. It's just like.
Oh, the way it just sort of like
Yeah.
gliding, yeah.
She was just scared of its power.
That's it. Scared of its
Classic Aaron Tucker.
aura, its ego, its power.
Or maybe it's just flapping so fast like a hummingbird. that it
You
just
can't even
looks-
see.
it
Yeah,
looks so
understandable. Okay, yeah, that's changed everything now. You're right. Roaring Moon is ace. I do think it's
I
one of
like
the
it.
cooler looking Paradox Pokemon.
And it's got one of the better names of all the Paradox Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
Like, I love how the Scarlet ones have like a kind of folklore-y kind of name to
Yeah.
them. Like, they like always have like a legend behind all the names. And like Roaring Moon's just like a really good one.
Whereas the other one's just iron.
Yeah.
Whatever. Which is a shame.
Yeah.
They could have at least named them like Steel Hands.
Something, I don't know.
You know.
Yeah. Just, I don't know.
Heavy something. Stuff like that would have been really cool. Heavy hands.
Who's your next one, Aaron?
See, I really, really like Palafin and
Has
its
it
evolution.
both forms?
or... Yes. I like the fact that when you first evolve it, it just looks the same and you're like, what the fuck? Then it turns into All Might Dolphin, and that's one of the coolest things I'd ever seen. I just love the fact he stands there, he's got his hands on his hips, and he's strong, and like when I put moves on it that make it look like a superhero as well, so it's like, yeah, I think I can remove it as now, but he goes like, he's like on a podcast that didn't sound as half as cool as it looked. but I don't know, I just really like the fact that they put in one, a dolphin Pokemon in finally, and two, like a cool superhero Pokemon.
You're into superheroes though, aren't you?
Well,
like,
yeah, I just
really
think that,
into them.
and its evolution, it evolves at level 38, which it's when Superman first came out
That's pretty cool.
in 1938, I think. So it's a nod to that. I just think it looks really cool. It looks like All Might as well from My Hero Academia, so I respect that.
I can see that.
And it's just Palafin is really cute.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Again, it feels like a Pokemon, and not just like.
I just like how it's like just gets a little heart. Like it evolves.
Yeah, it glows up, and it's
yeah.
like, oh, he likes me. It's my friend. It's my little buddy. And you know, don't want to brag, but both me and Tom are part of the shiny Palafin crew.
Purple Dolphin Gang.
Yeah. So true Pokemaniacs here. If you don't have one, you're not a true.
I am so
I'm
jealous
glad
right
I
now.
don't have one.
Yeah.
That's
She
a
don't mean
weird
that.
club. Sorry, gang.
Yeah, it is a gang.
Dolphin Gang.
Yeah. You guys can have Hog Riders. We're part of the Purple Dolphin Gang.
I'm going to convert to the Koraidon Hog Rider soon though.
Are you?
I'm feeling it, yeah.
And I'll be the only one of my little violet robot pilot. Let's go, friend.
You're gonna eat our dust.
Oh no. What were you, Thomas?
I got two left on my list. So the one that I've got first is Iron Valiant.
Yeah, that is a really cool design.
Iron Valiant. It's like the futuristic crossover of like Kayleigh and Gardevoir together.
One of my favourite things about that is that it is both, technically. It's not just one or the other, it is both of them. I really like that.
Yeah, we're in like a weird like no gender future here. Right?
Yeah,
everybody's included, and it's like this one guy. I just like him. He's really cool. I've never been a huge fan of Kayleigh, to be honest. I've always preferred Gardevoir, but now I see like it's kind of like the best of both worlds for me. I prefer it to both of them now. I'm like, this is like the perfect form of like these two. It's got a really cool type as well, like fairy fighting. It's got a weapon, which I find pretty cool. Like,
Weapon.
you're not into the weapons on Pokemon, are you? But I like it. It's got some. It's like a weird, like purple blade. Like
I don't think
That's
that
what they call
should
me.
have knives.
No.
Or hammers.
No.
Sounds like you're hushing on
Well,
our
that's
vibes here,
actually-
man.
give a dog a sword, and then it's like cooler.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's not holding it all the time, is he?
Where'd you get it from? Where'd you pull it out of?
You give it to him,
His
don't you?
pocket.
It's a robot, it doesn't have an asshole.
Where does it put the fuel? There's got to be a
Doesn't
hole
need one.
somewhere to
Solar
make it
powered.
go.
But yeah, I like Iron Valley. I don't have a lot to say about it, if I'm honest. I just like its vibe. I'll just use Katie's word. It's got a good vibe.
I
It's
like his vibe.
It's just cool, yeah. It's just.
Neato.
What about you, Frank?
So my next one for looking cool is Cerulege.
Yeah,
I do like a Cerulege.
they do look.
You gave
like
him
his-
swords for hands, though. So.
It's like a cross, like Digimon vibe is what I get from him.
He
But
looks
like-
like Mega Man, I feel.
But like a softer version of a Digimon.
Yeah.
And I like his colours.
Yeah. Just like purpley,
And that
flamey.
he
Like...
stands so nonchalantly but powerful.
You
I
can
know.
sense.
Mighty.
Kayleigh!
What's he?
I didn't even hit the table!
It's
I
like a
believe it was
sexy
Tom.
aloofness.
Yeah.
Just like,
Like if you sort of just like walking down the street, you're like, okay,
hot dog.
okay, Pinky Man.
And he's a cool ghost as well.
Yeah.
Do you not like the other one half as much?
He is too stocky for me.
Shoulder pads, isn't it?
Yeah, the shoulder
Yeah.
pads.
It's the
And like
armour, yeah.
you can see how skinny he is on the inside. I'm like, you're not a buff man.
Mm.
You've just got these
padded it
shot.
out.
Yeah.
And he, like, when I send him out on Let's Go mode, he's just slow.
Oh,
He
Sarah
doesn't-
just quick.
And he, like, does not have
Is
the
he
fight
fast,
in
is
him.
he?
Like, he doesn't carry on, like,
It's because he's
beating the shit out of
projectile, isn't he?
everyone.
Because he's like,
Yeah, he's like a cannon, isn't he?
yeah. So he keeps his distance. If that makes you
No,
feel
he
better.
doesn't- No, he doesn't go after them. And I'm like, okay, there's like a group, a gang.
What you need is
a Pokemon, like, attack all of them.
Yeah,
and he'll, like,
true.
go after one and then be like,
maybe if you
my big fat legs don't take you.
maybe if you stood like on a cliff and then sent him out, he's sniping.
Cerulege, on the other hand, he's got like a killer instinct. If you send that one out
Like,
against,
runs like 3 turns.
he does. But when you send him out against like a horde of Pokemon, if you're in a mass outbreak, he
You
just
blink
hunts
and they're
them
all
down.
dead.
He just hunts them down. I just stand there on a cliff and just watch him. He's just going around. He leaves nothing alive. Yeah, it is pretty impressive actually. Of all the Pokemon I've sent out in Let's Go mode, Cerulege has got the killer instinct. Yeah, I'm into
Man
him.
on a mission, is he?
Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah.
It's just sexy vibes.
It's something that we could all enjoy. A bit like Henry Cavill. Yeah. There's a man everyone can enjoy.
Amount of people.
Alright, okay.
My next one is Slitherwing.
Oh, I
Which is
like
really hard to
Slitherwing.
say, but I feel like this sounds really strange, but I feel like it would make a good pet, like a good cuddle-up pet. Like it's enormous.
It's a fighting type
Big
though, so
moth.
it'd beat you up.
I don't care. Juno could beat me up.
True, she often beats me up.
Carlos maybe could beat me up if he tried hard. But I don't know, I just like, it looks really cuddly and it looks really sweet, and I like how stocky and chunky it is. And
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, I love that line anyway.
I
That's
do.
Yeah.
probably one of my favourites, but yeah, very cool.
I'm into the Iron Moth as well. I like both.
I
of
like
them.
Iron
Yeah.
Moth as well, yeah. I only
like
saw
it's
that
like-
for the first time the other day as well, actually. I was in a raid.
I like its like wings that look like they're sort of just like hovering around it. I
Yeah.
think it looks really cool.
But Slithering's cool. I really like Slithering. I haven't actually used it yet, but like.
I don't understand what makes it a fighting type though. Normally you can see in a Pokemon's design what makes it, and I don't really know what makes it a
Well,
fighting
a
type.
shit flamingo. You're like,
It looks like a
fighting.
boxing glove
It doesn't.
though. It
You
does
say
look
that,
like-
it does
What?
not.
in this image.
I've never heard that.
I will find the picture of it, and it looks like
He keeps saying this to me, and I was like, it does not look like it. Anything remotely.
I mean,
it's
I'm
just
interested in
flamingo.
that, but I just yeah.
it does look like.
It's just
Hang on. It doesn't. It is just a. I agree with that, but when I heard that it looks like a boxing glove, see, that's the hole you put it in. There's the thumb. There's the hand.
Sure, in the most tenuous way like possible. It's very.
But that's
much-
also what a flamingo looks like.
No, yeah, but that's.
okay.
I think that's what the concept of it was meant to be. I do hate it, but
Okay, yeah. I tell you, I'm trying to think of other examples of fighting types that don't look like fighting types, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Slithering's cool.
so I. Thank you, Kayleigh. So my next one, I'm gonna go with Faragarath.
Farigiraf. Farigiraf.
Faragarath.
I think I looked at that word about 10 times before I was trying to like feel confident saying his name.
Faragarath. Faragarath.
I think it's
Farigiraf.
Farigiraf, isn't it? Because it's like giraffe,
Yeah.
Farigiraf.
Giraffe-rig. Giraffe-rig.
And then it's Farigiraf.
Faragarath, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's not in my worst, but it would have been. It's very
fuck,
close.
man?
I'm really disappointed by Farigiraf.
I think it looks really cool. I love the fact that you can still see the original design of saying these two names back to back. Giraffe-rig. You can still see it in it. And how long have we waited for some of these evolutions for finally to get paid off and see it like actually look decent, not like the Dunsparce. Like, I don't know, I like the fact that it shields over its head. I like the fact that it has like 4 antlers and that it's like a hardened shell to protect it.
Yeah.
The hood.
He was almost in my top, but I had a completely different.
Oh, what was your reasoning?
I just thought he looked like he was wearing a onesie with a
Yeah, mine is called Edgelord 9000 because he looks like he's like an emo kid wearing like old emo hoodie with like teeth. I don't know. I really like.
I just don't understand what happened. Like it had a tail and then the tail went.
It's like a defensive.
But
thing.
how did it do
because
that?
there were two heads fighting against each other, and now the two heads have become one.
There'll be a.
Why
like
did you
a-
have to wear it like a hat? It's
Because
weird.
Because it just went over it. It
The
evolved.
The butt head was like, I'm sick of this, and
How
ate
does it
him
stand?
on his legs.
But without any balance now, it hasn't got the tail for balance anymore. So it's just like top heavy. All the heavy,
But
all the
like-
weight.
If it's
of
a
the tail
giraffe,
is
so
on
they're
the
well
head.
balanced
then again,
anyway.
yeah, actual giraffes, their tails are probably quite
Yeah.
inconsequential.
Yeah,
So-
But all
They're
that weight
teeny
from
tiny.
his butt has moved onto his head, and it's not an issue.
I'm gonna look up his
Yeah.
biology now to
Because he's
prove
wearing
you.
a
Just...
onesie.
Also,
Not
the fact that
even
it has
that big.
2 brains now
Yeah.
is
It's
also
so
like so it's
stupid.
super smart. You know. Apparently, it's connected through thick nerves, allowing it to increase its psychic energy and unleash psychic waves through its antenna. It's 10 times stronger
so,
than it.
Think of it like the alien, and then the little mouth.
Oh yeah, little mouth.
Yeah.
But now the head has become little mouth.
No, yeah, the original head. Is
Yeah,
little
yeah.
mouth.
Its brains can instantly detect danger as well. However, its body sometimes cannot react as quickly. So its brain is so big brains, in fact, that its body can't even be like, hang on a minute.
Surely
What's
that's
going on?
backwards.
I by no means hate it. I just don't.
Well, it sounds like you do.
I don't hate it. I just don't. I don't love it.
And its neck attack is powerful enough to destroy both stone and steel beams.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, so, exactly.
But what happened? Why did his tail get that way? I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
I don't know. I just like the fact that we had a payoff to a, you know,
Yeah, me too.
to a Pokemon that we've all wanted to see evolution of for a while now, and finally,
I didn't, but I'm happy.
yeah.
Either way, I didn't, and I'm ambivalent.
So I've only got one left on my list. It's one that you guys probably aren't going to like very much, I don't think.
This golden girl punching this
It's not
microphone.
Golden Go. It's Screamtail.
I like Springtail.
It's the Jigglypuff, but from the ancient past. I love it. I think it's
He's
great.
Jigglypuff, but he's angry.
Yeah. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. It's actually
I'm not a
like...
fan.
I've been seeing some theories online that it's actually like more of a crossover between Jigglypuff and Clefairy at the same time because
No.
it has the little teeth, it has the cheek marks.
It's like a vampire. That's what it's based off of.
Are you sure? I don't think it
Well,
is.
it's got fangs and everything, so it's meant to be based off of like. It's not meant to be a
Most
Clefairy.
things have fangs.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just a distant past, and it's a combination of both. Like how you have Gallade and Gardevoir becoming Iron Valiant, I think at one point maybe Clefairy and Jigglypuff were one, and they branched out a bit. It's definitely more Jigglypuff than Clefairy, but like there's some like if you look at a picture of Clefairy and a picture of there's some similarities there.
I mean, I guess I can see it, but
Biggest change.
I just think that it's just pink. I think that's the only resemblance.
It
I
has
guess
the
it has
same
the-
cheek
it has the
lines, it
cheeks,
has the
I
teeth,
guess.
It's got like there's a lot of similarities between that and Clefairy, and I just really like that. I like that a cute Pokemon has become like really powerful, and like it's massive as well, and I think it's really cool. I like you said, and like I've said before, I like a simple design. I think
Yeah.
it's a great design as well because they've taken something that you already know and they've made it look fierce and like in a cool way. I'd love to see what a Wiggly does. Like.
Yeah. Again, what Freya was saying there, though, it's not a tail. It's hair.
So long.
It is.
Why is it called Screamtail?
Because it looks like a tail. It also looks a little bit like Mew or Mewtwo's tail.
Yeah, they wouldn't have existed. Well, Mewtwo wouldn't have existed then.
Mew would have, but
Yeah, but it doesn't really look like Mew's tail.
and time's timey-wimey now, and they have a master picture machine. What's to say a Mewtwo didn't go back
Yeah,
into
true,
the past anymore?
true, I guess.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
Again, I feel like most of the Scarlet Paradox Pokemon do look better.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll ask now, does anyone have any of the Violet ones on their list, Paradox-wise?
I had one, didn't I? But was it?
Yeah,
was
oh,
it
sure,
valid?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have any on mine. But that, I mean, it's not because I hated all of them, it's just they didn't... I mean, I've got no Paradox ones on any of these, so...
Sure. Yeah, I love Screamtail, basically. It's just I think
Just
it's
a
really great.
round boy, isn't it?
I just like it, yeah.
That's huge. The one that you showed me a minute ago.
Yeah, I showed you in the game, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's big.
Big boy.
That's my 5.
Freya, go on.
My last one is Bramblin.
Bramblin is cool. When I
Bramblin's
first saw
great.
Bramblin,
Yeah.
I was like, that's a cool design. I like the fact that it's...
When I literally first met him in the game, I was like, whoa,
What's that doing there?
who is that?
He's rolling.
I would have used him, but then when I saw his evolve, and I was like, oh, he just literally gets a mouth.
Bigger, yeah.
And slightly bigger, I was like,
That's
it's still cool.
But you were hoping for more.
But
What
we're
would you
basing this just off design and
Yeah.
I like him.
What would you have liked to have seen from an evolution?
No idea, to be honest. If you were to ask me, which you did.
I don't know how...
I don't think I would have wanted something different rather than he just got slightly bigger
Bigger.
with
Yeah.
a mouth.
Maybe it floated. Like it could... I don't know. Because it's ghost types, I don't know what you'd incorporate into that. It's cool that they put a tumbleweed in, though. I think that is cool.
I like how he moves kind of rickety. I just think he's a cool design. I'm like, nice.
Yeah. I'm a
You
big...
just see him and you're like,
Nice.
nice, buddy, you carry on. He's
I'm
like,
not sure if I was that thrilled about another Ghost Grass, because we've had a lot of those in, like, multiple generations now. Like, we've had a lot of them. You had, like, Phantom Pumpkaboo, then you had Decidueye, then you had the Anchor one, Delmise, and then you had...
grass? Oh, water?
No, it's Grass Ghost. And then I swear you have one in the next gen as well. I swear they put one in Sword and Shield. I could be wrong. But yeah, it just felt like there was a lot, and I was like, it's still cool though. I love it. I really like it. I couldn't help but feel like it was like, oh, another one. Like,
Yeah.
Another one.
Not another one. I like the fact that it rolls around.
It's really cool.
Kayleigh?
My last one is quite predictable.
go on.
It's not Tyranitar,
Okay.
but it's like Tyranitar,
Oh, okay.
and it's Baxcalibur.
Yeah, Baxcalibur.
I liked all 3 of them. I thought they were all really cool.
Yeah.
But I chose Baxcalibur just because I like Big Boy.
You see, this is such a comparison to our favourite and least favourite Pokemon.
Well, I just like
Things.
anything that's kind of dragon or dinosaur-y,
Mhm.
and I really like ice types. I really like dragon types. So
Well-
it just worked for me, really. And I love the little, like, floppy things that he's got hanging over his little claws. Like, I just
everything
think-
about it is disgusting.
and the crest as well was really cool, and I can just imagine it like swimming along in the water, and then the
Yeah.
crest is out.
Yeah.
And it'd just be really cute.
I wasn't sure about Frigibax when I saw it, but I really like the other 2.
Yeah.
Like, Frigibax is kind of like, it just looks
You
so
just get
strange.
through it. You
Yeah.
just like, right, okay, just like get you evolved, and then
Yeah.
you're like, yes.
But no, yeah, I'm a big fan of. Yeah, Baxcalibur's really cool.
I think he looks a lot like... I feel like you like him a lot because he looks a lot more like Godzilla as well. Like Tyranitar, I know is based off of Godzilla, but this
But I
one
couldn't
does
have,
look a
I
bit
couldn't
more
have
like...
Tyranitar, so I had to choose Baxcalibur.
It almost reminds me a little bit of Tyranitar meets what's the steel dragon?
Duraludon.
Yeah, Duraludon.
You hate Duraludon.
But it does remind me a little bit. The shape of it, like the body is almost similar, but it has like a more mean look, and it looks
Yeah.
I like it.
I hate how he slides on his head. Look, I'm going to get into this
Slides on
later
his
because he's
head.
on my... Spoiler alert, he's in my bottom 5.
Wow, Aaron. Cool down.
Wow.
So what's your last one?
My last 2...
You got 2.
I got
okay.
2 left. So...
What was yours?
One of them is Wooper. I put Wooper / Clodshire because I feel like both of them are great as a whole. I love the fact that he's got like a little skull and crossbones on his little head. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I love you. You are amazing. And then when it evolved, I was like, look at you, you big fat fuck. I was like, you are amazing. And he's such a good Pokemon to have like on my team the whole time. He's been useful. And he just looks happy.
Yeah.
Just want to cuddle him, and I reckon he'd be really soft and like.
I reckon it would stink.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah,
you would, but you'd get
would.
through it because you'd be like,
looks
ah.
like a giant turd.
Yeah, but he's so.
I
Love his face. He's like, yeah.
I
Happy
think
to see you all the time.
I suffered from not seeing him in advance. So when I went in with Wooper and I had it on my team at the beginning of Violet, I was like, this thing's going to like Mega Swampert when it evolves. I was like,
I think you had high expectations.
I had this hope that it was going to be this powerhouse of a Pokemon. It was going to become really fast and strong, and it turned into Clodsire, and I was like, I was just disappointed. I didn't hate it. I was like, it's fine, but I'm not going to keep you any longer.
No, I think the Wooper does look better than the Clodshire.
Yeah.
Mine is called Axel Lovekill. Like Axolotl. And I was really proud of that name because everyone was calling him like Fudge and Choco, and I'm there like, my superior in every
Brown.
Yeah. Round boy. But he just looks really happy.
I like it.
He just like, I don't know, it makes me happy to look at. And as soon as I saw him, I was like, that's a good evolution. Like, there's a lot of the forms, like regional forms, that I feel like lack in the like Persian in Sun and Moon. He's got a fucking big head. We were saying this earlier. I fucking can't stand that Pokemon.
Cute.
Oh, well, true. I know it's not a paradox. It's a different Pokemon, but you know what I mean. I just feel like a lot of them do lack in that sense.
Yeah.
And my one is Glamora.
Okay.
As soon as I saw it drop from the side of a rock, I was like, what the fuck is that? And I just thought it looked so cool, like Flora. And I also saw that it was poison and rock type, and having like toxic debris, I think, as an ability, is really cool. I just really liked it. I love the fact that it like floats around, it sort of swims through the air.
Yeah, I can see that. I like how it looks like a flower. Like, when it rests. Yeah.
I just like, I wasn't the biggest fan of the evolution before it, but it does look like a bulb, which I really liked as well. So it looks like it's obviously planted into the rock and then it blooms out into Glamora. No, I thought it looked really, really cool, and I like the fact that the ends of its flowers look all jaggedy, like it is made of rock. Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
so that's my top 5.
Nice. Should we take a very quick break and then we'll come back and do our worst ones?
Yeah.
I want another drink.
He's like,
I'm
it's
feeling
litness,
right.
brother.
Alright, we're back. We got new drinks.
We're all full up.
We're topped up. We're ready to do our least favourite. So our least favourite designs, not necessarily our least favourite Pokemon.
Some of them are.
Some
Kind
of them
of.
might be.
I feel like
I
least
feel like
favourite
it
designs
happens.
has.
They go more hand
Yeah,
in hand,
yeah.
I would say. Yeah.
Some of them you just look at and you're like, I fucking hate you.
Actually, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Whereas like
It's almost like, yeah, no, actually, you're right.
with my favourite designs, they don't necessarily reflect my favourite Pokemon, but my least favourite designs definitely kind of do reflect my least favourite
They
Pokemon.
just give you like that bad.
creep vibes.
Yeah, and you look at it and you're like, grow up.
Alright, so who should we start with? Do you want to start with you, Frey?
Oh, Skeledirge.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate him so much.
I really don't like Skeledirge.
Coco was so cute and like goofy. And then the next one up, I don't even know its name because I hate it so much, with the egg.
The bandit one.
With its sombrero egg
Sombrero,
thing.
habanero, probably. I don't
And
know.
then Skeledirge is just,
It-
why is it metal? Why does
I
it look like a skyscraper nose?
I can give you some reasons why to like it a little bit more.
No, it won't work.
It looks like a concert venue.
Yeah.
So the end of its nose with the bird on it is the stage. All the patches on it are meant to be resemble seating and stuff. And it's based off a musical instrument called Skeledirge too.
Yeah, okay, so this is why I don't like it, because it's probably the most
It doesn't
over-designed Pokemon that they've
Yeah.
made this gen, and I think
Very
that's why I don't
busy.
there's too much going on, and it's too many references. They're like, oh, it's an opera singer, but it's also an instrument, but oh, its nose is also a stage. It has a bird growing on its nose.
Whereas
It's a ghost type, so it has connection. It's like,
The other
come on,
two-
like,
The other two just look, they have one concept. And
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's a singer Pokemon.
no.
Just you get it with the other two.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
This one, it's like, okay, it has a bird, cool, and then when it uses a certain move, the bird
Does
like
stuff.
sings
Comes a
and it
microphone.
like becomes
yeah,
a
yeah.
microphone. And then like, but the hair makes me think, okay, so that's an opera singer because it's got the weird
Yeah, yeah.
opera singer hair. It's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
flames.
I didn't even think of that, but yeah,
That's
gross.
what I
yeah,
always
okay,
thought.
yeah.
So
I
I
just-
thought it was the opera singer, but and then the nose just every time I was like, why does it look like when I'm like 5 years old and I would draw skyscrapers and like I'd be like, oh, a building and then windows and like.
Because you like
draw
Skeledirge, don't you?
I mean, I don't mind it, but I'm looking at it very basically, and I'm just like, it's a fat crocodile. Yeah, I like it.
I would have preferred it if it just made it that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just too
I don't
over design.
I
don't
don't really
understand
look
why-
into it too much.
I think they went, right, one's a dancer, one's a magician, that one's a singer, and they went, what? How do we make a crocodile a singer? And they went, you'll figure it out. And it just isn't.
I mean,
What?
they could have done a lot more with it because crocodiles and alligators in general
They
are
chirp.
quite vocal.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they do make a
exactly.
lot of sound, so they could have just gone with that instead of making it like the concept of.
Even if they made it look
Mouse
more
or-
like a microphone or had like a speaker or something on it.
No, that'd be dumb.
Yeah, but at least then it would have fit more with.
But like, I also
Yeah, I
just
think.
don't get why. Like, so
How's
it's
it ghost?
It's an actual like crocodile, and then all of a sudden it's just like a metal thing with a bird, and you're like,
What a skeleton
Well,
actually
the
looks
thing
like.
is, I like when a Pokemon has multiple layers to its design, or like it has like lots of things that are going on. But when it's like a mess like that, it just is
it feels
distracting.
like a
and
lot
it's-
of people are like, no, it's not singery enough. Let's you should make it look like a stage. Yeah, cool. Like, it's just not. Maybe we should add a firebird to it because we're giving it an egg sombrero.
It's
head
like
before.
that saying that a camel was a horse built by committee, where it's like that they basically tried to design a horse and they're like, oh, but it needs humps and it needs
Was-
like this and it can go through the desert, and it ends up becoming a whole different beast.
Well, apparently
It's almost like that too many people tried to put that.
apparently it's not meant to be a singer, it's an instrument, so it's meant to look more like it's an instrument. So I mean, I guess I can see it a bit more here. Like that's where the bit you would blow from this end
Blow
of the
it
road,
out.
and then the keys are on the
But
bottom.
then why does it have a move called Torch Song?
No, yeah, I know.
And like it.
I guess
sings
songs are
through
played through an instrument.
Why does its
fucking
nose be a stage?
No, but it like,
Like-
sings through a microphone.
I do think it looks stupid. I don't like it. It's like, at least with the other two, like I said, they look like what they're meant to be going for. Whereas this, I just felt like I looked at it and was like, yeah, it's a crocodile, which I know you would like really like, Kayleigh. But aside from that, I was like, I don't.
I think Quaxley caught me off guard a little bit with like where it went, because it looks almost like it could have been like some sort of military or like
yeah, I thought it'd be a
sailor
pirate
or-
or something. Like,
Yeah.
but it just didn't.
It turned into a dancer, but that's fine. Like I was happy with that because
Yeah.
it did evolve up that way. Like the second evolution kind
You
of
can
gave
see
way to that.
You can
design.
see the
Like,
design. I like it when a Pokemon you can see all the way through.
Yeah.
And you can see it with, with Quaxley. I
Yeah.
can't stand Quaxwell. I think Quaxwell looks fucking stupid. The middle evolutions tend to look a bit hit or miss for me, I think.
Meowscarada's S tier. I think.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that one's the best looking of
Oh, is it
all three, all the way through. That Pokemon looks
Floragato?
great.
That's the one.
Yeah,
It's like
I think
an S tier Pokemon.
I think all three of those in that look great, but that one's definitely the.
Yeah.
I feel like this. I feel like our least favorite ones are going to be like very ranty.
That's fine. That's fine. Kayleigh, what's yours?
Mine is two Pokemon because
Oh.
both of them I hate. And it's together.
Hate's a strong word as well.
No, I
isn't
hate
it?
them. They
Okay.
make me feel viscerally sick. And the first time I saw it, I wanted to die. And that's Toad School and
Oh, yeah.
Toad Scrawl.
I put just Toad's Cool on mine, but
I
yeah.
put both because
Is that
they
the
both
small
make
one?
me
Yeah.
feel horrible. But they're just awful. The colours are disgusting.
Yeah.
Like,
It's heinous. Yeah, I hate it
it's
so much.
horrifying. But I see them and I literally get shivers when I play the game.
But then what I like about that Pokemon is the fact that the fact that I think it's gross. Sorry, is the fact that it can run up to 30 miles an hour. Like it can run at a kid and kill it if it hits it. If it ran at full speed in a sprint, right, in a straight line, and it was like go, it would fucking kill a kid if it hit it. And that's what I like.
A-Train in
Bang! Explosion of blood and.
I don't like Toad's Cool. It's on my list as well. It's horrible. I can live with Toad's Cruel because it's
It
like
hops and it sort of.
because
you
it's
get
got
it a
more
little
legs.
bit.
I think it's the fact that Toad's Cool's on two little.
Imagine how fast that would go if it could run full speed. You wouldn't even see it. It'd be like the Flash.
Be like a little cat. Yeah, I said last week we had this chat, didn't you? Where you were like, "What would you change about it?" I was like, "Give Toad's Cool some more tentacles." I was like, "It's just
No,
gross."
what you said was give it way more legs and make it really short. And I
Yeah.
was like, no,
What's
that's
wrong with
horrible.
like
That
a
is,
little millipede.
I was
Yeah.
like, that's horrifying that it's got like 100 little legs underneath its little shell cap and it still runs at 30 miles per hour. And it's just
No,
like,
it doesn't run that fast. It looks like a little cat. Okay, it's just running like
Like a little, no, because it would look more like a Roomba if it was like that.
And
I
it's
think
and all you
Toadstool
hear
would be a
was
lot
like the
more-
little skittering of its feet, like it's millions of feet.
Whereas
underneath
I
its
think I
head.
could tolerate Toadstool a lot more if it was lower to the ground and maybe not so.
Because it does look like it. What I like about it as well is that it's like so long and it runs like a cartoon character, and it's like whoa.
It messes with me. I don't like it. I'm not into it. Not at all. Like I said, I can live with Toadstool because at least then it looks a bit more like it can actually hold itself up on its tentacles. Whereas this thing, I'm like, how does it stand on two tentacles? Like, how does it not fall over like all the time? I just hate it.
I mean, how does it stand? Like, are there bones?
That's what I mean.
How does it
hold itself
stand?
up?
It's just
And also,
like...
he must be top heavy, so when he tries to walk, he must just
All the
flop
top's
straight
really,
forward.
really light though.
I reckon it's like full of air, like a drift bones.
Worse in a way.
Like,
Like,
that would explain why it's so fast as well.
Yeah.
you have to be really careful, but you could probably kill it so easily. That's just horrible.
Good.
Why would you want it? Like, no one would want that.
Whose favourite Pokemon is going to be Toadstool? Or Toadstool?
Someone.
You know what
I
mean?
reckon loads of people actually, because it's
People that love
Wacky
tentacles.
enough to be
Yeah.
like, whoa.
There's
This
someone
guy.
out there that was like, I love tentacles so much, but I just wish it could walk
Imagine
on
we go
land.
to
Like, that's...
If we could go to China, we see a plush about Digimon.
I will
Oh my god, can you imagine if you get like a pullback one and you let go and be like, and I do that in the middle of the night and Kayleigh was like, it's a remote control one would be ace.
I think I'd probably die.
I'd rather have
Runs
like a
towards you.
Babadook live in my house than that.
It'd be somewhere in the house. You could hide that instead of the A-bomb.
Oh, yeah. Hide the Toadstool, yeah. No, thank you.
Put it in your pet.
No, thank you. Anyway, Aaron, what's your least favourite?
Well, I'll start with the one that I said in Kayleigh's favourites, which is Baxcalibur.
Okay.
I hate it.
Why do you hate it?
Because I just think it looks stupid. All of
Has
it
no
looks really
class.
boring. I hate that it scoots along in a stupid fucking head. I hate that it's called Baxcalibur, and it's not even a sword on its back. It's an axe.
Yeah, back.
Yeah, but Excalibur was a sword, not an axe. It looks more like an axe than a...
But maybe it's saying back axe.
No, it's your...
High
I,
Precisely.
all of its evolution, like both of its evolutions look really dumb. I hate its weird little like gooey arm bits. This is so like
I've never actually looked at its design long enough to actually make that connection in my head that it's axe. Like
Yeah.
bats, like Frigibats is meant to be an axe. I kind of like it a bit more actually now.
oh yeah, you would.
No, I actually genuinely didn't.
Yeah,
I
but
just thought
why
it was a
is it
weird
called
shape. I was like,
Excalibur
why
then?
does it
Just call
look
it-
like that if it's called, like why does Frigibats look so weird but it's an axe?
I just think that this
It's
guy
really
looks.
cool.
I just think he looks stupid.
He's cute.
I think
He's
he's
not
great.
cute.
He's
I don't
great.
think he looks
His
great.
colours
He's
are
Ice
amazing.
Tyranitar, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah. I really like it.
Just think. It
What
could
do you
have
mean
been
it
better.
scoots along on its head?
Yeah, I'm not.
It's a tag, literally. It flips upside down. It scoots on its head and it shoots backwards towards it. Because how else would it hit
What
with
attack?
things with its back?
What?
How else is it attacking things with the big,
Why does
big
it need
sword?
to
That,
attack it?
because
with
that's
its
literally
back?
how it does it. It is.
I've fought with it loads of times and it's never done that.
I'm sure it does. I've seen a video of it.
Okay, well, yeah, you can go and find that.
I just think that it, I don't like it. Of all the pseudos, I think it's one of the.
Fair.
It's up there with that one in.
You
not
mean
Swords-
Komodo?
Yeah.
I
It's up
think it's
there with
cool.
one of them.
I like Komodo. It's one of those where I'm not rushing out to use one, but I could see myself using one in the future and being happy with it. Like,
I have one as a pal, but I wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
it'd make a great sandwich, I reckon.
Sidekick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would look good in the sandwich. I agree.
So,
It looks like he'd be cuddly.
Literally,
what's the move called that he uses to make
apparently this video shows it. So sorry everyone, I'll turn the volume down.
It's okay. It's a
Here he is.
Baxcalibur versus a
Cubchew.
Cubchew.
Rude.
What moves it using?
It's in a different language. Don't tell me that looks fucking
I've
stupid.
never even seen that movie.
Well,
It's
there it
like-
is.
It's slithering
As
on
living-
its head into the target.
Well, it kind of
It-
moved with its head down.
it literally
Like the way
shoots
you were
along the
describing
ground.
it was like
there.
it literally turned completely upside down and was doing a headstand and then just like
It's called something rush.
Glaive Rush?
Glaive
Oh,
Rush.
it's that signature move of his, yeah.
There you go. Look. It jumps down on its head.
I-
It shoots ice from its mouth and it hits it on
No,
its
it-
That's
back.
Yeah, just
awesome.
super
What?
awesome.
It moves on it, ice on. It doesn't slide on its head then. It shoots.
It is. It's
projects
jumping on its
itself
head. It's
with
sliding
ice.
ice, projecting it.
Itself, yeah.
They're still sliding on its head. It looks like Goku on the Dragon Ball Z film.
And it's that scale on its back as the axe. I love it. That's awesome.
Well, I'm
How
going to die on
does it
this
feel
hill.
to be so wrong?
Oh, I'm going to say I like to explore.
Anyway.
No, that's untrue. But this is just my opinion. Design-wise, I don't like it. I feel like it could have been... I just don't like the pre-Evos either. I think the first... If I had to say that I hated one the most, it would be the first Evo of it.
Yeah. Me
I
too.
like him. He's like a weird little bug.
He's a weird little guy.
So, my first one on my list, so I've already said Toad School, I agreed. On my list I have Sandy Shocks. It's the Paradox Pokemon that's based on Magneton.
I like Sandy
Hideous.
Shocks as well.
Horrible, right?
Again, it's that visceral reaction where you're just like, huh! Like, what are you gonna
You're
just-
used to seeing, it like float around as and then I like the idea that it's collected all this like.
It's great. It's
debris,
metal,
like-
dust and stuff, and it's
Which is fine, but no, Proper Pass did that, and I quite like Proper Pass. But then, why is it fucking got legs now? Like, why is it walking? I
So
hate
just
that.
stop giving things legs. That shouldn't happen.
yeah. I'm starting to get a theme
Again,
here. Two of your guys is ones
right.
that you hate. Well, the
Again.
ones that have legs.
Again,
Shouldn't have legs.
Make it lower to the ground. Make it so that it collected so
Looks
much.
like a little robot man.
Make
Yeah,
it
yeah,
so
yeah.
that it collected so much debris that it can't sustain its own weight.
or-
It's kind of toddling along on the ground. I'd love that.
What
That
would
could
be maybe
really
better
cute. I'd
instead
be like,
of-
oh, it's just.
What's just like some magnets that are slow, useless,
Well, no,
and you can
yeah.
hit to the ground.
Well, would it make you feel better if the magnets were still small, but it has collected so much dirt and stuff that it's gathered up into piles and it's controlling them as legs? Would that make you feel a bit
No,
better? Because
it
I think there's
shouldn't have
rubbery
If
looking
the legs were
magnets.
smaller
They
and
are
they were lower
rubbery,
to the
they like
ground.
bend. It's
That's
like,
what I don't like about them.
Actually,
I like
do you know
yeah.
what? Yes, I
I wish
would.
it was
Yeah.
I think that would look.
If it weren't the
cooler.
magnets walking, I think I'd feel better, but I still think it would look better if it was closer to the ground. It's just too tall. I just don't like it.
Apparently, it's based off of the Beta Magneton
Okay,
Evo
sure.
from the first games.
Okay.
Apparently, it was based more or less around that because it looks a little bit like the back sprite of how that looked before they cut it.
Okay.
Which, but still, again, that's one of the Scarlet design wise, that's not cool.
I'm really not into it. Yeah.
Stick with Magnezone.
It just made me feel a bit sick. Like, it was the one, the probably the only one that I saw of the
Yeah.
Paradox Pokemon where I absolutely no way. Like, I will never use it.
I like it.
That's fair. You can like it. I don't just.
I like the top bit of it. I think that his little ponytail bit that he's got going on.
Oh, I'd say that bit's my worst bit. I like his legs.
I hate
You
it.
respect his legs.
Just hate his hairstyle.
He's got like a tail. He just needs a tail.
Balance, I guess, maybe.
Yeah. True.
He doesn't need it.
That's
He's
going to say it's
magnets.
magnet. It doesn't need it.
Yeah. Wait.
He's just living his life vibing, floating on magnets.
Straight up vibing.
He doesn't need a tail. It's holding him back.
Literally.
So yeah, Sandy Shocks, I'm not a fan. Basically, yeah, I won't use it unless it turns out to be like an amazing competitive Pokemon. And I
Then
might
I've
try.
changed my mind completely.
To be fair, it
I'll
might-
love it.
To be fair, my other Pokemon have done that for
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Sometimes it just needs something
You
good.
fickle bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one, though this isn't in any particular order,
Okay.
Spidox.
Oh, I got that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was close to being on mine. I liked it when I
Oh,
first
that
saw
was
it, and then
really
over
the
time,
last one.
when I first saw it, I was like, that's not too bad, but then I didn't get the evolution.
Why
part
is
of
it
it.
so square?
It's very creepy because it
And the way he moves, he doesn't move his arms at all. He just like walks.
It
It
looks
sort of
like it
walks
should
like
be-
this.
It looks
Yeah,
like it should be in Minecraft. Like it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
very static.
yeah.
But like a granddad spider, but just yeah.
It also just looks murderous, don't you think? It looks like it wants to kill you. Like it looks so creepy.
but like can't because it's so old and stale and can't move.
Also looks a bit like a dick. The bottom end of it looks like it should. Like,
it's a
It's just
spinning
like-
top, isn't it? It's a
Is it a spinning
Oh,
top?
Spy Dops top. Yeah. It's
Yeah. But we got one of them. We got Hitmontop. Just
you
I
had
thought it was just wrapped
Tarantula,
up like
and now
a
it's
mummy.
no, it was like Tarantula. It's like rounded. It was like
I thought it was ops
It was like
because
a-
it was meant to be like
a spool.
like Cyclops, or like it was meant to be like a special ops sort of because it looks like
yeah,
it's
it's meant
sort
to be like that as well.
of, yeah, I thought it was meant to be like an operative,
But
not
it's
like,
like-
a spinning top.
But
It's
it
like
went from being Tarantula, which was this thread
Ball
that
of
wrapped into a
wool.
ball,
Yeah,
and now
yeah,
it's
true,
turned
yeah,
into
it
a
does have
spool
that kind of
that's
spool,
like that's now the top. It moves around on the spool like a
Oh, I
top.
hate it
I
even
had
more now that I'm looking
completely
at it.
different opinions of it.
Why
I
is it
thought
on
that
the
it was
stand?
like spider and then ops as in like pops. So
Oh, like old man.
yeah.
Okay.
So I just thought he was a granddad
It's
spider.
got like a
I
little old
think-
man beard, hasn't it?
Yeah, he looks like an
Tired.
He looks like an old man, and then I thought that was like, you know, when like ninjas or whatever have like the mummy wrapping
Yeah,
around them
no, I
to,
thought
like,
that as well.
It's
Yeah.
like
So-
he's wearing an eagle.
Yeah, so I thought he was like wrapped up like a ninja,
Again,
but like
over-designed, right?
stale, doesn't move
Because
because,
it
he's
could
like
fit.
twigs.
Well, yeah, exactly. We can't figure out what it's.
Yeah.
It's over-designed because I feel like it could fit into all of those. It could be a special ops. It could be like because the way you see it in the grass as well, it creeps a lot. Like a special ops, kind of like
And he,
spy.
like,
That's what I
ambushes
thought it
you.
was going to go
Spy
more off
ops,
of.
like spy. It's like
And it's also meant to be like an arch nemesis to like Cypher.
okay, yeah.
So it's meant to
As
be.
if that would stand.
Yeah, but it's
chance
more
against,
meant to be like.
Cypher.
Just hate when
trapping
he
it,
moves.
you
He
know
just
what I
always
mean?
looks like that. Like his one arm is always up and one down,
But
and he just like
Maybe
he's
like it will look.
he just like scutters.
Maybe it will look better like maybe in the anime.
no.
There might be stuff that.
He could have
Yeah.
so many lines on him from trying so hard and would not cry.
I don't believe you. We'll have to speak about this later on in the future. We'll remember that comment.
That's a brutal diss from Freya.
Unless
That's the
they-
worst.
Unless they actually make him like the granddad that I think he is, and then I'll be sad because he's like an old man.
So already you're changing your thought process here.
That's the only way. If he's just literally a spider that ambushes you.
Let me look
I'll
on the
get
Bulbapedia for it because I feel like they've
He's
been
also
good
just
so far.
twiggy.
No, Bulbapedia are like it could be based on this and this and this and this. They'll list the same things we did and probably about 10 other things, and we'll be like, okay, we're no closer to knowing what this is based on.
Because they're meant to be like bamboo shoot legs as well,
Well, I think
which
it's
I
so.
like.
It's Spidops trap Pokemon. It clings to branches
Yeah.
and ceilings using its threads and moves without a sound. It takes out its
Special ops.
prey before the prey even notices it. So yeah, that kind
Yeah,
of
but
like
I won't lie, I've
secrecy.
noticed it
Spy
every time.
ops, yeah.
It has never snuck up on me.
Special ops, spider, spool. Like it's.
I've just always thought he's a granddad. Spider pops. What pops?
That's cute though. I wish it kind of was now. Like a cute, like how Gossifleur and Eldegoss, like it's like an old lady like
Yeah.
flower Pokemon. Yeah.
They could be together.
Oh god, no, I wouldn't ship it.
Unshippable.
So yeah, we all hate Spidops.
Well, no, I don't love it. I'm indifferent to it. I did have it at the start on my team, and then when I started seeing it crawl around a bit more, I was like, I don't think I want to keep you around.
Made me feel sick.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
He's gonna kill you.
If its
like
head was
Pokemon,
maybe a
right?
bit different, I'd maybe like it a little bit more, but...
Maybe.
And
Yeah.
also if it's, like, the end of it didn't look so much like a dick.
Anyway, Kayleigh, what's the next one on your list?
My next one is Garganackle.
Oh,
and just the rest of them.
I
poor
agree with
opinion.
you.
Oh.
I
It's
don't like
too
it. Blocky.
No.
It's
Very
too
Minecraft,
blocky. Yeah, exactly. Very Minecraft.
He's
But
really
like,
cool.
it just looks. I hate the colours.
I could do
Yeah, but it
without the
looks like
Minecraft,
Rockstar.
but it's cool. I really like it.
I think he looks really... Because he's meant to be like a big golem...
Yeah,
not
I'm
Garganackle.
into it a lot. Yeah, I like it a lot. I could do without the Minecraft look, but
I think that's meant to be the reference though, isn't it?
I don't need references in my
looks-
Pokemon
No,
games.
but-
Like, yeah.
And
I'm
the
with-
Nacli also looks like a
Stone
mushroom from
Yeah,
Mario.
salty,
Yeah.
but
Like-
salty. Like, what is that fucking?
Soul block. It's meant to look like
it looks like an Aztec fucking temple.
Yeah, but that's the
just sat on
point.
his shoulders.
Yeah, but
the
that's the
weird
point.
fucking dick.
What?
Yeah.
His little soul
He
penis.
does have a little salt dick. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think he's really neat.
I like him.
I think if I licked him, I'd be like, ooh.
Dumb. I think all
You
of
get a
them are
little
dumb.
Buzz,
Bloodstale
you-
that just licks him all day
Yeah,
long.
I think he's really cool.
A little
I really like
Rapidash that's just
Garganackle.
like, won't leave him
Yeah.
alone.
Stupid. Hate
You
it.
guys are wrong.
I think it's a man design because he looks really big and blocky and
He is literally
Hey.
just square pixels.
Ron Swanson
Some
approved.
brown,
yeah.
some
Yeah.
The
white.
middle evolution's a bit.
I like him. I like Knuckles.
I like how it like
Yeah.
clunks around.
I had it on my team throughout the whole game, and I never once felt
No, I like
it shouldn't be there.
Garganackle.
Yeah.
I like its move.
Soul Cure.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I played Matt in the fight yesterday, he used that to
Yeah.
like really good effect on me. Garganackle was seriously good. Like,
Yeah. I think he's really cool. I think he's a big blocky dude, and I respect his whole vibe.
respectfully.
You girls
disagree,
wouldn't get it.
but
Alright, this is our last podcast.
But no,
Come on
Not
here
so
to be
bad.
disagreed. Aaron, what about you?
I'm gonna go with I hate Squawkabilly.
Okay.
It's one
I
of those
don't like
Pokemon-
it. I just don't.
I just think it's one of those,
feel very
like-
different.
It is a bit pointless.
It's just one of those things. It's like,
It's just a bird.
yeah. I just think I don't like Pokemon that seem like it's like, oh, you're just here to fill a space. You know what I mean? Like, why they could have had it as a Chatos evolution.
Yeah.
For a start, I hate its stupid fucking hair. I fucking think it fucking looks dumb. It doesn't do anything cool. There's no point of it being on a team.
But if you think about it in like a real Pokemon world, you would just have Pokemon
Yeah, but-
birds around that are just birds.
I
Yeah.
nearly put the electric seagull thing on as well.
Oh, I quite like it.
love
That's the
I
only-
nearly put it on one of my best ones because
It's on
I
my
like the
list.
simplicity of it and it looks really cute.
I think the first evolution, like,
I'm not
Big
into
fucking-
the first one. I like the
Yeah.
second one a lot more, but yeah.
I think Squawkabilly.
I have no.
I think it's just one of those things that I looked at and I went, I
It
fucking
does look like it's got
can't
like a
stand you.
chimney sweep brush on top of its head, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I
I
just-
don't really have much of an opinion on them at all. They just
No,
kind of
they
they're
just
there
were
to
there.
be. Yeah,
But to me, I don't like to see it
they're
like,
inoffensive to me.
Yeah.
They're
They're
just
just
there.
part
Yeah.
of the world.
Yeah.
Hanging out, eating olives off of small eating small
I hate it.
I hate it so much.
Get out.
Apparently, it has violent territorial disputes with Fletchling as well.
Alright then,
Wow.
I like it.
Fletching's pretty cool
is
though, isn't he?
really cool.
Fletching's great.
He is also just a bird.
It's not. It's a fiery
But
robin,
it's a
so
really
you're
cute
wrong.
thing.
He's a falcon, and he's badass.
And I've got a shiny one, so
Just a bird.
So
Yeah.
you're just
Any
Really?
particular, any colour, particularly in Squawkabilly?
oh, let's have a look at the
There's
colours.
four
Which one do
different
I hate
versions, isn't
more? I think the green one.
I was
looks
thinking the green one, you
offensive.
know? Yeah, it's a sick green, it's disgusting.
I just think I could. I don't think it would taste very nice either, if I'm honest. If you cooked it, it wouldn't. It tastes like
Are
shit.
you cooking a Pokemon?
Well, how
Is
what
it
else
like
do they
is
eat?
it like the pheasant of the Pokemon world? Just like
No, because
go
that would be
and shoot it
unpheasant,
and stuff?
wouldn't it? I
Yeah,
guess.
but
But if you cooked a parrot and ate it, I can't imagine the parrot would taste very nice.
It's not on my to-do list.
Let's
but
find a parrot.
Go get a parrot.
Yeah.
So
Let's
expensive.
cool around. Yeah, but if it tastes really good, we'd be like, oh, well, now we're addicted to be a parrot now. We'll have a parrot a year now just to get
every
the
every
vitamins.
Litmus we have parrot for dinner.
That'd be an amazing tradition. What's your Christmas tradition? We, as a group, we all sit around, we eat a parrot.
And we fuck you, Squawkabilly, and then we take a bite. Okay, so the next one on my list is a truly horrible penis Pokemon. I really hate it. So when I was playing through the game, I met this really cute little Pokemon, and it became my little friend, and I had it on my team for ages. And I looked at what level it evolved, but I didn't know what it evolved into, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna use some EXP candies. I want to see what this thing turns into. And then I met Espathra.
It's on my list as
Disgusting
well.
little face on mine. As
I
well.
put it on as just.
Oh no, I
turkey.
took mine off of my list to replace it with a different one.
Okay.
But it was on my list.
Espathra is so disappointing.
It's dumb.
Every time
Flitter was
I
really cute, and
Yeah,
there's
no,
no
right?
link between those
No.
two. If you put all of these Pokemon together, you'd never draw the line between
No,
these.
No, no.
not at all.
And it just came out of nowhere, and I was like, what is this? And
Every
it has
time-
Sia's haircut for a start, and I was like, why would you do that?
every time I see this turkey-looking little fucking bitch, I see it and I'm like, I fucking can't stand you. It's just one of those things
It's
that I just.
everywhere as well.
It is.
Yeah.
Every time I come across it,
But
on
why
a
does
fire,
it
like,
look like it's made out of balloons? Like I hate the texture of it. It looks so shiny. Like it looks like it
Yeah.
would just squeak.
well, I guess that's meant to carry over from the last evolution, maybe.
Well, that's just a little.
Yeah, but
I
again,
really
it looks
thought-
like a balloon, I guess. Like,
Because I didn't look at any of the Pokemon before, when I found Flittle, I thought I was getting into some kind of like
Yeah,
Flabébé situation
yes.
where I was going to get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
really cool
Yeah.
like fairy
then I
psychic
saw
ball.
that.
And then I was so
fucking turkey.
disappointed. And it came immediately off the team, and it never once came back. And I
What
was
is it? Psychic type.
just psychic, yeah, which is fine. I don't mind that, but make it cool. Like at least make it look a little cute or something. But it's just
I'm just not a big fan of.
you haven't
yeah,
said
at
anything
all.
yet, Freya. What do you think of Espathra?
I mean, I don't have any strong feelings. He has gross colours, and it's like a big ostrich that's just there.
I want to say it sounds like a spaff, bruh.
Why
That's
do you
what
always bring it back to me?
Well,
You love talking about dicks, don't you?
I do actually. I'm actually thinking about one right now. And its name is a Spaffra.
Freya, who's your next one?
Oh, bear with caller. Oh, flamingo.
Oh, really?
Flamingo.
It's just a
Flamingo.
flamingo, isn't it?
It's just a flamingo,
It
and
is.
it's you wouldn't look
No
at
matter
it.
how much it looks like a boxing glove, it does look
But it also, like, I don't really
You don't
get
get
how
it.
it's a fighting
No,
type.
yeah.
Like, I didn't, when I met it, I didn't think it was going to be a fighting
No,
type,
I'm
and
with
then
you.
when it got
I thought it would just be a
Pokemon
normal
Center,
type.
She was like,
Normal flying, I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be. Yeah, or just flying or something. Yeah.
like, I'm really meant to believe that that's a fighting thing. Like, you
Flamingo,
meet a flamingo in
flamingo.
real life, which is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't think a flamingo could take me on. And then also, so A, it looks like a flamingo, and B, they named it Flamigo.
Yeah.
They took one letter out. Like, it just seems
But it
so...
does say amigo, though.
Yeah, but there's no like.
Like Spanish.
There's,
Hey.
yeah, but there's no
You get
like.
it,
It
yeah.
wouldn't be my friend.
Yeah, there's no design that hints towards it being a friend or
Yeah.
an amigo.
It's,
or like
however-
anything.
Like,
You
chases
say that,
after
though.
you.
But it's flocks of flamingo. Oh, sorry, I'm
See,
reading
it's so
flamingo.
close to flamingo.
Flocks
that
of
you don't-
flamingo are known to attack together in perfect harmony via a behaviour known as synchronizing. So that's why it's called flamingo, because they are meant to be a group.
Because they work
But
together.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
seen a group of them.
Yeah,
There's always
true
just
fans.
one that chases after me. Like, if it was chasing me for friendship, I get it. But it's not.
And what I love about this is even the Bulbapedia page has like little to nothing about it. It's just
It's
like
dumb.
Yeah, it's just literally like a throwaway Pokemon. They were like, oh, we should...
we do a
people like flamingos. Let's just do one. And then...
Would have been
they
much
didn't
cooler.
think
They
about
could
it.
have done it much better.
It would have been
Yeah.
cool, even if they just put a weird little hat on it, like a sombrero. It would have been funny. Like
They already
just
had one with a sombrero, which was the crocodile.
Crocodile. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah, still, it would have been just cool to have had that. Like, I don't know. Why does it have a sombrero when it turns into a?
Because it's
opera
meant to be
singer?
like a hat that's heating the egg. So it's meant to be like a nest that's keeping
We've
the
already
egg
done
safe.
Skeledirge, but what does that have to do with it? It's just so stupid. It's so dumb. I hate it so much. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So,
Kayleigh.
Flamigo. I don't care for Flamigo, but I'm not offended by it at all. I'm kind of fine with it. It is what it is to me.
The Pokemon that I'm probably most offended by, well, no, after Toad's school,
Yeah.
is Goldengo.
Oh, fuck off.
Because you feel the tension in the room.
I
now,
can,
like-
yeah.
This is
And I
why-
will fight you.
This is why.
Right, okay,
I
I'm
met
not
this
going to
woman
sit here
and
and
it's all been
argue.
coming to
No, no.
this.
I'm not going to sit here and go, you are wrong in believing that you don't like how it looks, because I get why people don't like how it looks. I love how goofy it is, though. I love that it's just kind of, it goes from like you're collecting these coins for this treasure chest and it becomes the gold. Like,
Yeah, I get, and I like the fact that it goes from 999 to 1,000, but it looks so stupid, man.
I really like it.
It looks like exactly like the cheese string, man. That's if they just took it one step away from that, and even it can't be a coincidence. It's so close, and also it's shiny. Is literally just the eyes that are different. That's like whack as well.
I didn't even notice what was different about the shiny
Yeah.
when I looked at it, but yeah, I don't
Right.
feel
I
bad
like the
actually
fact that
about
it's-
the design so much.
I like the fact that its belt is the chest. That's a nice touch, but I feel like they could have made it maybe like a pile of money that was an amorphous blob of money with the Gimmighoul sat in the middle, and it was like sort of controlling it. I think that would have looked cooler rather than a surfer dude that controls a surfboard of money with a weird haircut, and you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it would have been cooler if it was maybe in the chest, it was overspilling with gold, and it was like dragging itself around maybe. I feel like design-wise it could have been.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely.
Well, I said we
Nobody's
could
wrong in
argue.
that opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I get it, but I just loved it. As soon as I saw it, you saw me when I evolved it, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. Like, it's just so weird.
And Freya went, what?
Again, it goes back. I love a simple design, but I also like a goofy Pokemon. I think one of my favourite things about Pokemon is when they have a weird gimmick, and the fact that you had to like collect coins to make it evolve. It felt like a labour of love, and it was like, I didn't care how it was going to look at the end because I loved how the process of getting there. And then I was like just impressed with how strong it was, and I was like, this Pokemon's great.
Like even like look at that. How much cooler would that have been?
No, see, I don't. I really.
So
don't
I think
agree.
that would have been so much cooler.
You have to
than-
take a screenshot of that for Twitter or something because.
Yeah.
I think that would have looked a lot cooler than what. Because I feel when I saw the chest, I went, "It's going to be a mimic Pokemon. That's really fucking cool."
It would have been cool
Like-
if the chest was then.
Or even that,
No, I hate that.
because I think that's because it's a ghost type.
Ew, why is there a tongue?
Because it's meant
I
to be
mean,
a
it could
mimic.
have been,
That's
like-
what it looks like in
We
like.
had the mimic though, and now it's become free of itself, and it's like become this cool thing. I don't know.
See, that's
There's,
that's what I was imagining.
You need
As a
to take
sketch.
screenshots.
Yeah.
This is not an
That's what I
audio
meant.
appropriate.
I think that would have looked really good because I saw it more as like it's going to be overflowing with the
Sure.
money and like it's going to be like an amorphous blob of coin.
That's fair. But no, I
But
really
no, I
like
can-
how it is.
You like a simple design and you do like Golden Go, but I just think it just looks too much like the cheese string man. And
Yeah.
that gives me the ick.
There's actually there's some theory / rumors that they're gonna have like a sort of Melmetal situation going on because in Pokemon Go they've already found evidence that the roaming form that you find in Scarlet and Violet that gives you the coins, not the chest but just the little guy,
Yeah,
is going to be catchable in Pokemon Go.
right.
So there's a theory that it's going to evolve into a completely different Pokemon, but only through Pokemon Go, and if you collect like 1,000 coins in Pokemon Go. So like, if that is the case, I'm really excited about that because
See, that would be cool. Because like the little guy that's just hanging out. Cute.
the little guy has its own base stats that are different to the one you catch in the chest as well,
Oh.
which makes me think you can definitely transfer
Yeah.
that into Scarlet and Violet eventually and have it as a Pokemon that just follows you around, which I also love. Yeah, I think Gimmighoul's great. I really like Gimmighoul. Anyway, I haven't got any more. I've done all my 5, so Freya.
What do you think about this as your man?
Oh, look at him. Glorious.
Do you want to explain what you can see? Tom?
Golden God.
It's a big, beautiful looking golden goat, but with a giant golden wang. He's doing a great job. He's doing it real good.
He's been working hard.
What a
This is
dude.
all hard.
See, seeing that, it's not as offensive.
I don't understand what's so different from that.
It's
It's just a picture of Golden Goat, and he's like, I don't understand. I think I like this one now. And I don't know. Right, anyway, Freya, what's your next Pokemon?
Well, we kind of already heard about him, but it's Clodsire.
What the fuck, man?
He's just like, just a big brown turd just sat there with like a derpy little, I'm 5 years old and I've drawn a sun and I've given it a smiley face.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
I can see.
Like,
Yeah, I can see
how does he
arguments.
move? It just flops on the ground and it's like, hello, I'm here. Same. And like, but,
That's a move, man.
but I feel like they literally just drew one line and were like, yep, that's the shape. Oh, we need a face. And a smile. And like, that's it. And like, perfect. I'm like,
And it is perfect, so I don't understand why you're.
It's not though. I don't get it. Like,
I can see why. Yeah, I can see why.
design wise,
I
it's
like-
just.
But then again, I like the fact that his little quills come up when he's fighting
Why is he have quills?
because he's a
on the
quillfish
map.
Pokemon. That's what it is. He's meant to be based off of like a quillfish.
But he?
Is he?
No, I
It's like
thought
a
he was
spike
like
fish.
just like an overweight salamander kind
No,
of.
no, no.
Yeah.
He's based off of a I can't
That
remember
is
his
like
name.
not obvious at all. You just see him.
It would have been
flopped on the
cooler.
ground.
It would have been a lot cooler if those spikes were out all of the time. If it had like these toxic spikes were sticking out of its back.
But then we've already got a quillfish Pokemon.
Not-
Literally called quillfish.
No, but I can't remember what
Again.
they're based off of. It's based off of a very specific type of fish. But
The shitfish. The bottom feeding shitfish.
The worst fish of them.
Is it that one that like lives under such high pressure, the blobfish?
Oh, blobfish.
nah, it's not based on a blob. There should be a blobfish
It does look
Pokemon.
like a blobfish.
He is just a blob. Like, I know that you guys like simple designs, but he's just so simple. And,
Yeah,
like,
I'm with you though.
disgusting.
Yeah, that simple design doesn't do it for me. 'Cause
He's
it's
like
just there.
Two colours, monotone, 3 lines.
Can I ask you though, what do you think of Quagsire?
I like Quagsire.
Quagsire is the original evolve of the original Wooper,
Oh, he stands up.
Blue
Yeah.
lad.
blue one.
I mean, I'm indifferent to him.
Okay, I love it, but
I love
I think just
Quagsire.
because
Yeah.
he's literally just flopped on the ground. And like, why choose the shit colours? Like, why Why?
Because it's mud. It's poisony. It's muddy.
Hanging out in the mud. Mud rolling.
Yeah.
Just don't get it.
I mean that's fine. I don't know. I like him. He's just big, just a round guy.
I don't have any more.
You really don't have any more?
No.
Aaron, have you got more?
Got taken up.
Oh yeah, I have 3 more.
Really? Oh,
I've only done 2.
Oh my Christ.
wow, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with I think my most offensive one, just to spark debate, which I know Kayleigh likes it, and I fucking cannot stand this stupid.
It's a trend
fucking-
here, isn't there? Everything you like, he's like, it's shit.
Yeah.
Orthworm is disgusting.
I like Orthworm. I like
it's
it.
funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
It's
horrible.
funny.
1, it's a worm. Why does it have arms?
Because it's funny.
2,
It's goofy, yeah, I'm really into it.
you just like goofy shit, man.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, it's just
Don't yuck my yums, alright?
I don't know. I don't like Orthworm.
I
think
like
he's-
his stupid little face, and then
Oh, what? But Clodshire.
yeah, I like Clodsire. Like,
Wow. I just think.
cool jets.
Yeah, okay. So,
Yeah, I like Orthworm.
I like Orthworm. At first I wasn't sure. At first I wasn't so
When I saw that
keen on
fat
it.
fucker just like sat there as a titan, I was like, I love you.
I think
I
it's
love
only
you.
really recently I've started really liking Orthworm, but I want to get a shiny one now. That's like my next hunt. I think is going to be a blue Orthworm. I like it a lot.
Cute.
I think it's cool. It's got like some good like battle potential. That's the one I'm looking
The
for.
fact that it's
Yeah.
a steel type, I went to use an earth move, like a ground type move, and it was like it's got a move that heals it. I think.
Yeah,
And I was
it's immune
like,
to ground type. So
fuck off,
that's great.
grow up.
Worm's like,
Worms are like,
It's a great Pokemon because like most fighting type moves are physical and its defense is through the roof. It's already immune to one of its weaknesses, so the only one that really does anything is fire. Like it's
just hate it.
it's cool. I really like it.
Just
that's the next
hate how it looks.
Oh, but Freya's still got one, haven't you?
Yeah, but everyone's got freeze.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll do 2. I think Oink alone.
Yeah, it was on my list. I took it off.
Just a pig.
Just ugly.
It's ugly.
I
It's
took
Just
it off
like
for
an
Skeleton.
stupid.
emo pig.
unfabulous. Not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just look at it and you're like, oh, I'll punch you in the fucking
It's
head.
Why is its tail like that?
But also, I can't stand. I don't like Lechonk. I didn't get that hype around Lechonk. And
He's a little chunky pig.
I like the
yeah, but so is Oink alone in that regard, though. It's just a pig.
Yeah, but it's not called Lechonk.
Okay, but
Yeah.
it's like
It's not
True.
at all.
Yeah,
It's
fair,
like-
yeah.
Lechonk is the name.
To me-
Heckin' Chonko would have been.
to me, it's like Wooloo, who was a great little Pokemon, and it evolved
Evolution
into
is
Double, and
fine.
it's like
Yeah.
it's just boring. Like it could have done more, but it was better when it was small, and like that's the same move I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Oink alone is just, I don't know.
It's Oink
I just didn't like any of it. Like I said, I didn't like Lechonk, and I was like, if it evolves into something cool, maybe that'll make me like Lechonk more. And it evolved into that. I was like, I knew it. It's wank.
I don't know
Is-
how you have two gender differences, and they're both still bad. Like they
Yeah,
had, like two
neither of
shots
them
at it,
look
and it's
cool.
still good.
Yeah. Like I said, if I don't know what I could imagine. Maybe if it was a really big fat pig, if you know what I mean. And it had,
quite chunky.
but if it was like a big fat pig, you know,
Like if it was
really
like a
big
Ganon, like thing
Yeah.
where it like had like a free stage and it turned into like a big pig, like
one.
it was like
massive.
I like it if it was like
big
a
like
barrel,
dark fighting
but
pig
its
or something
legs
would have
were
been funny.
tiny little stumps, and it was like,
And it has hundreds of them, and it's just
It's
And it-
Orthworm.
and it was-
It's just a pig.
it was lower to the ground, and it had lots of legs.
Or if it was so big it
That's
couldn't
a
get
big
up, for example, like a slacking or
Or
something.
Snorlax or something.
Yeah, and it was
Like,
on its side, but it was like so beefy,
yeah.
and it was like HP up off the fucking
And it had
rail.
huge tusk teeth.
Yeah,
Like,
like sort of like I
Made
think
it
it would
more
have been so,
like threatening looking.
yeah, I think that would have been so like, but they look shit,
Yeah, they do.
and as soon as I saw them, I was like, nah, you're like,
Yeah.
shit, man.
It's just a regular normal type that does nothing. It's
yeah,
just
yeah. I think I'm seeing a trend here with Pokemon that just don't do anything for me. I'm saying like that offends me more. But if it's ugly but it did something really cool, like I could say the same for like Mousehold, for example. But who was on my list for my top 5 as well.
I was going to say, because he would, he's a sweetie. And he's
Oh no,
great.
exactly. But I think that he is cool because of just it is useful.
Yeah.
But also, the design really grew on me the more I was like, you know what? I really like that. I think that's a really cool Pokemon. But nothing for me at all.
Nothing redeeming.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Freya?
My last one was Wattrel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's just...
Kayleigh shakes her
It's
head.
those eyes. It's the eyes.
It's the eyes. I was saying to Tom that it's literally just got eyes that just stare
Yeah.
into your soul.
Looks
And
very
they just
derpy, doesn't it?
They're just lifeless circles, and it just sits there like, I am a bird.
Of all
I'm
the regional
looking at you.
birds, it doesn't.
It's there with Taylor for me. I
And
just don't
Pidove.
care. Oh yeah, Pidove, yeah.
Yeah.
I like
really
Taylor
like-
though.
I
but
don't, but
No, it's very similar vibes.
They are.
I
sort of
really
better.
like Killer Wattrel now, though. I've got to say, like the Evolve of Wattrel is really cool.
I like the fact that it's neck sack of the evolution.
Oh, why'd you have to say that?
Because his neck
That's
sack is
very-
based off of.
No,
it's
I
how
don't
it-
like it.
That's how it attracts a mate in
Oh, I
its
hate
real design. So it inflates it up, and it's meant to,
Okay.
you know.
You've just
I just liked that it was
disgusted me.
Yeah, it makes me
Flying.
worse.
You've given me the ick.
I was just thinking it was kind of neat, and now I just feel a bit gross. Yeah. I kind of like the Killer Wattrel, but yeah, I'm with you. Wattrel's gross. Yeah.
Just sits there and just stares into your soul and just like,
It's kind of funny though, actually, when you think about it. Just sitting there. Yeah, look at it.
just like,
See?
just literally, I feel like
Oh,
it just
it's
wants to kill you.
I love it.
You
I
don't know what's
Right.
going on in its brain. There's nothing
Yeah.
going on.
No, it's because
It
nothing
could
is like
be
a monkey
everything.
bashing symbols.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening up there. No thoughts, head empty.
Like, it's not even on.
There's not, and the only Pokemon that make you think like that is literally Slowpoke, and it is a very Slowpokey looking bird. But then again, all of the
With
regional
none
birds.
of the charm of Slowpoke, I think.
Yeah. Like all of the
Slowpoke
regional
has
birds
charm.
don't look.
So much. It's oozing charisma.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I saw a tweet earlier which said it just looked like an uncooked hot dog.
Yeah.
It's pretty slow.
Which
I
is
like
your
that.
like favorite of the regional birds though? On a sidebar, had a drink, so you
Come
know.
back to me. Let's carry on.
I mean, I don't think I like any of the birds.
Just
Just,
not even Pidgeot.
I hate Pidgeot.
Oh.
I don't love Pidgeot. I'm just trying to
Shit.
think of examples, but
Maybe like Quingo?
I
That's
like.
not a regional bird though.
Oh, I don't know what.
No, I feel
Like the
it
main,
does.
bird. No.
What, like
Quingo.
the 3 evolution?
Right, okay, we'll
Yeah,
get into
But
Aaron's
it's not-
gatekeeping section again.
No,
Right, okay,
no,
what's
but technically a
what
regional-
makes a
hang
regional
on.
bird?
I will get you
The
the.
Pokedex,
not
the
all of
Elite
them
Four.
have
Like,
the
alright, here we go,
evolution
right.
bird.
Why does
thought-
Taylor qualify, but
Yeah.
not Wingull?
No,
I
but
feel
there
like
is
they
the
both count.
first root bird. Then I would
They
say
come before start. They come
Yeah,
before
but
Taylor.
the regional
You can
birds
find
are the regional birds are by these lists here.
some
you
guy
got-
online. Okay, okay.
It's all of
Called
them.
Aaron
All of the
Tucker.
lists say the same ones. So you've got Pidgey,
Gross.
Hoot Hoot,
Hoo-Hoo's
That's
great.
Twig,
Love Hoo-Hoo.
Taylor. It is the regional bird of that generation. Don't argue with me. This is what these lists say.
Where's Spearow? Okay.
No, Spearow.
Exactly, it's so dumb. Right, okay. So dumb. This
What's the Starly?
yeah, I
Probably
like
the best
Staraptor.
looking. Yeah. Unpheasant.
I'd have to say Talonflame.
Toucanon. Toucanon's ugly.
Thank you, man.
Hate it. And Corviknight. Corviknight probably looks the
I
coolest.
do really like Corviknight, but no, Talonflame, I think.
And then you've got.
Well, let's be
they're the
honest,
same as like.
Talonflame's the best, right?
They're the same as like.
Yeah.
Caliper's the best one.
I don't know.
Pelipper is really
I think
good. I like
Swellow's my
Pelipper,
favourite.
but
Really?
it's-
I don't care for
I
it,
like
because-
Swallow a lot. I
I
like.
think it's just really sleek,
Yeah.
really nice, quick as fuck.
I
don't
hate
dislike it.
how Pick-a-Peck, a woodpecker, goes into a fucking toucan. That pisses me off. All the rest of them just stay in their lane. You know what I mean? This one goes, I'm a woodpecker, I'm a toucan now. You're like, where'd you get this from?
What happened?
Anyway,
So it's the last one.
Yeah.
my last one is Cloth.
Really?
I don't like Cloth. There's something about it.
I really liked it when I first saw it, and I put it on my team. Then when I realised it didn't evolve, and that was the
Yeah,
best it was going to be,
again,
I was like, okay. I
There's
don't think I
something.
need it.
There's
That's probably
something
better.
about a Pokemon to me that doesn't evolve. That just like.
I like it if
annoys
it's
me.
got a cool gimmick, but there was nothing cool
Yeah.
about.
There's nothing cool that
Cloth,
make
yeah.
you go, I want a Cloth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, aside from it being a Titan in this game, I feel like they were like. And I didn't realize it was so big in its base form as well. So I was walking around, like, what the fuck's that over there?
Yeah.
Crap.
Why is it?
I like it. But
Yeah.
like I said, it was the floor was there was like the ceiling. Sorry, was very low for that Pokemon. Where I had it on my team and I was like, there is nothing more it can do than what it's doing now. So it was just kind of boring. But I feel like it could have been cool if they had done more with its like moveset or like stats or something. But it's just a bit.
Yeah, cool.
It's fine.
I like it.
Cool. Is it a cool shiny? Shiny.
Blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that everyone's lists?
I think so.
Is there anything else in this like that you had on like as close to?
Point Cologne was on the list, and then I forgot about Skeledirge, so it came off for Skeledirge, but with good reason. But no, other than that, to be honest, I think that's I feel like I've really grown on Scovillain lately. I didn't like it at first, but I really like Scovillain now.
I nearly went on my list.
It's gross. It's really gross, but I feel like it is kind of cool. Like, and I love like spicy food. It's like the Pokemon 4, but like it just the design's sad. Like,
I think it's a cool concept, but
they missed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They swung and they missed with it. It's one that I can see them evolving in the future.
Yeah. It'd be cool if it was like a piranha plant that was just like. It would have been cooler. But no, it's fine.
I can't remember if there was any other ones that I put on here that I took off, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like we all have like a theme of ones that we don't like.
Yeah, there was definitely some through line.
Yeah.
You guys don't like things that have legs.
That shouldn't have legs like that. That use legs in a weird way.
Or they should have lots of tiny legs,
but lower to the ground.
Very low to the ground.
Yeah. Less offensive. That was a little more cute. Yeah, a little more easy to outrun. Like, it's just.
More easy to kick.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to do one thing before we wrapped up. It could be great, it could be terrible, but I had like an idea for a little game where I was going to generate a random Pokemon and we either have to come up with a dish or a cocktail based on the Pokemon that we get.
Why don't we do two then? And then we do a dish for one and a cocktail for the other one.
Alright, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to just generate one random Pokemon and we'll have to do our best.
What's
Should
the first one,
we can
Drake?
We'll pick as we go if you want. And then we can pass maybe twice. I mean, there must be a point where we're like, we can't pick one for this pass.
Yeah.
We allow two passes.
Yeah.
Okay. First Pokemon is Mandibuzz.
Mandibuzz, is that again?
Ugly vulture.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Omelette. It's an egg, isn't it? It's like a vulture.
I was thinking more like, how would you make it look like that? What ingredients would you use to create this
hot dog.
Pokemon? Or if you were making a cocktail, what would best like? As a little hot dog neck.
Hot dog, and then like some chopped up burger.
Like an actual cheeseburger with a hot dog sticking out the top would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
actually.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see the burger elements in that. With a hot dog
Or like a
sticking out the top.
cupcake with a candle would be alright as well. Like you could do that.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean now by what you want this game to do. Okay.
Yeah. The cocktail, I'm thinking differently. I think when we do a cocktail, we
But
just
you
think
could still,
about
but you could imagine we'll
what
go into
flavours
it.
that
Yeah.
would
Yeah, like how you
Okay.
If you had a cocktail called Mandibuzz, what would it be? Yeah.
Okay.
Strawberry.
Strawberry is good. Rum.
Like a white Russian, but with a strawberry in it.
Maybe a bone in it to give it like a.
But it's
Like a
also
bit
a
of
dark
bone
type
marrow
Pokemon, so I feel like it needs some sort
No,
of
it's like a decorative item. Like instead of an umbrella, like have a bone sticking out of it.
Bone
So-
marrow slushy.
A white Russian is milk with vodka and a coffee liqueur.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like coffee, like brown.
So how would we put the dark type spin on that?
The coffee.
Dark rum.
Dark rum?
Dark spiced rum.
I like that. Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, sounds lethal.
If we make a Mandibuzz
Let's
like
make
that,
one.
that
Yeah,
sounds
right.
really dirty.
Maybe we should try to make one. By the end.
Sick.
I
Okay.
think
I'm actually going to make like a cookbook. Like, I think we should make this a new
Pokemon
segment. Like,
Maybe we can
every
release it
episode,
will be
like,
even
yeah.
bigger.
We'll develop our own like cocktail book.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Mandibuzz cocktail is a
Well,
white Russian with dark
immediately
rum
And
instead
a
of
bone
vodka
sticking out of
and
it.
a bone sticking out instead of an umbrella. I love
Yeah.
it. Okay, so the last one. I think we should just go for cocktails. I think this is quite fun actually. Tapu Fini.
Who's that? Which one's that one?
It's like a mermaid shell kind of Pokemon with a horn sticking out at the top. So you've already got
Okay.
a woo woo. What's in a woo woo?
No, I can see a woo woo. I can.
That is a woo woo.
Or like the ones that like Palmer Violet-y.
Yes.
I think that it would be like a unicorny, ginny, palmetto, violet-y sort of. But instead,
A woo-woo is an alcoholic beverage made of vodka, peach schnapps, and cranberry juice. So it's basically a sex on the beach without the orange juice. Am I right in saying?
But I want it more purple. So
I think it would be more of a palmetto violet sort of.
Violet gin.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of the vodka and
Yeah.
peach schnapps and cranberry juice.
And it would sparkle as
Not
well.
Also-
when you drink it. No, not the cranberry juice. I feel like it would just be like a.
What other buzzwords can we think? It's from Alola, which is a tropical region, so you're thinking pineapples. Yeah, you're thinking like mango, coconut.
Yeah, but that wouldn't go with the colouring.
No, but I'm just trying to think of what would encompass this Pokemon as well. Like,
Yeah.
how would you like create this?
Maybe like blue sherbet around the rim.
Nice. And those light up ice cubes.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be a pie.
And a wedge of pineapple in the glass as a garnish, maybe. Like,
Oh wow, that's a lot going on.
Yeah.
instead of putting it in the drink, I'm just thinking garnish instead. Like, make it have that Alola theme.
I think. Oh no, purple rain. That
It is like a
cocktail.
purpley rain sort of deal.
Alright, hold on.
yeah.
I'm looking up a purple rain. Yeah, everyone improv while
I was just gonna look at the menu for Soriso.
The
Good
purple
shout,
rain
bro.
refers to at least two popular mixed drinks. The common one is a variation on the highball Long Island iced tea, substituting Chambord for triple sec and lemon lime soda for the cola.
It's a bit too technical.
That is very
Basically,
technical.
It's a purple.
It's very
drink.
technical.
Very technical.
Vodka, gin, blue curacao, lemon and lime juice, and then soda and grenadine. There's a lot of ingredients in a purple rain.
Yes, absolutely. That's what Happy Finny is, but with a pineapple slice.
Okay.
Just for like a snack, because everyone likes to have a snack when
Would
they
you
drink.
change anything else in there? Like another ingredient, just to make it like a bit more
What type is it?
fairy and
It would
water.
sparkle. I feel like it would have like a glittery, like shimmer.
like
to it.
maybe like a Goldschlager, like you know that like gold, you know that
Glitterberry
golden-
J2
yeah,
sort of stuff. Yeah.
You know that what is Goldschlager? Is it
Or that
vodka?
vodka that's got the gold.
Gold
Yeah, that's what I'm
flakes in
thinking
it.
of. Yeah.
Oh.
So see, I imagine it more like a shimmery sort of like the ones that you flip over, and then shaking it sort of shimmers as you.
Goldschlager is a Swiss cinnamon schnapps with liqueur and a very thin yet visible flakes of gold floating in it.
Yeah, 100.
Okay. So we're doing a purple rain with some Goldschlager instead of gin or vodka,
Yeah. And a snack, because
and a bit of pineapple in the side because we're from Alola. I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do any more?
I think that's good. I mean, we did two. I think two's good.
Do one more for food.
Right, okay, give me 1 moment then. I did close it. It's fine, we got it here. The last one for food is Wingull. Pass. Nidorino.
Nidorino.
Purple, rabbity, horny.
Oh. Because I'm horny. Horny, horny,
I
horny.
feel like that's hard.
You right, you want to pass again? This is our last pass.
Yeah.
Last one, Latios.
God.
Food's
like a
a
big
much
sweet-
harder one
that's
to do
a-
It's
than-
way hard.
Food's way harder than cocktail.
Do you know what?
It's like ice creams that
Oh,
are like
yeah.
really, that are
Think
really
dessert.
white.
Pepperminty sort of.
Yeah, but like it's really white and like thick, like
Yeah,
ice
I know you're on
creams.
about. Yeah.
I don't know what they are called, but they're like a sorbet,
Okay.
but on an ice cream
Oh,
stick.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, he's one of those, but with like a blue raspberry slush puppy,
Yeah. I'm getting into this now.
like not like a
Syrup.
gel. Yes,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
syrup, but
Oh,
thicker.
okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
He's that.
Alright, okay, I like it. It's simple and it's effective. Cool, I think that's
I'm
it.
glad you guys all got my way.
Yeah, we're with you.
We felt nice.
Oh, well, thanks very much for doing this, guys. This was fun.
That's alright.
Should we toast one more time before the end of the episode? Happy Christmas, guys.
Happy Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
We're drinking moonshine. What flavour is this?
It's blood orange moonshine.
Blood
It's
flavour.
good stuff as well. Cool. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We'll dink on
Tiny
the camera.
bit. So tiny. Smash.